afternoon, good, whatever day you're joining us, and welcome to the Voices from Behind podcast. I'm your host, Evo, and with me is a co-host who has the same name. This is the show where we talk about movies and other things. It's kind of devolved into its own silly little thing that it is. We're going to go over what we did over the week, and then we're going to talk about some news, and then we're going to talk about Apostle, because there it is. It's a little window. Oh, Fraser's in the chat. Greetings.
Greetings.
So, sir, say hello.
Yes, hello.
Yes, very good. How are you? Are you doing all right? How are you doing?
I'm existing.
What?
It's the best. I am existing is the best way I can explain it.
Oh.
Just existing.
Okay, Fraser's saying that he's not happy with the Twitch update. Personally, I've not even seen the damn thing, but, you know.
It's fine. They just made it a little bit more modern and a little more, how should I put it?
Let me have a look.
iPhone-y. Apple-y.
Have I muted this? No, I need to mute it. I mean, it doesn't look much different from what it used to look.
Now we can actually read better, I guess. It's the best I can explain.
Yeah, it's a lot more, what's it called? It's very clean, I'd say.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, the front page does look a bit more mobile, because everything's like categorized a bit better, but...
Well, to be fair, mobile Twitch is fucking horrendous.
Is it?
Oh, it's so bad. Holy shit, it's so bad.
I don't know, mine might not be updated, I don't know. But we'll see. Am I recording? Okay, I am recording. Remember that one time where we forgot to record?
I remember the first time. Yeah,
for like a good 10 minutes?
Yeah. No, this was when we started off and we had that idiotic bot program that just refused after a while because they didn't...
Oh, the very first podcast, yeah.
Yeah, that happened there.
We went through... What did we go through? We went through a bot in Audacity that recorded everything, supposedly. But then after about 10 minutes, it just went, I can't hear you. I stopped recording. It was like, oh, for God's sake.
Oh,
then we tried something else. And now we're just onto OBS because it just works, I guess.
Yeah, it always sounds funny when you say, like, it just works. Thanks.
I mean, it works. You press a button on OBS and it just records both your audio and me and my lovely pipes, and then you can set up some scenes, and that's how we have the intro and everything else. I wanted to set up a scene where it's literally just I wanted to get like YouTube links to show up, just to display on the.
Oh yeah, that's fine.
I want when we talk about a trailer or something, so we can watch the trailer and the thing. However, for the life of me, I'm going to try and set one up as we're talking, but for the life of me, I don't know how to, like, make it so that it's completely silent. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I totally get you.
So I want a browser source, and I wanted to make it silent, and I'm like, it has a FPS.
What if you use the age-old Opera feature of clicking on left of the tab where the icon is?
No, I get that, but I'm throwing a link at OBS to load up into OBS. I mean, I can always have a screen capture tab and just screen cap everything as we watch it, but at this moment in time, we're just gonna leave it, and I'm gonna try and like tinker with it when the time comes.
Yeah, that's fine.
So, how was your week, sir? Tell me.
Well, it was incredibly boring. The hunt for a place to live continues, but I'm getting closer. Please cut something. And I watched a wide variety of movies this week.
Oh, the movie watching has occurred.
Yes. How should I start this?
With
the good, the bad, with the oh god, the god.
Start with let's work ourselves up. Let's start from something terrible, and then we're gonna go on to like good stuff.
Today I watched a movie that I've been looking forward to ripping as a new asshole. Can you remember which movie this is?
No?
It's Doom Annihilation.
Oh no.
It's fucking out.
Oh no.
Wait. Give me a second. No. Oh. I need to get myself something to drink for this one. So.
The man needs alcohol.
I said it's not alcohol.
Doom Annihilation. For those that don't know, that's an alleged... Well, it's not even a sequel to the original Doom. It's a reboot or something. And it got horrible PR. And it got really bad advertising in general. And then after a time, it just turned to shit because the lead actress in it... how do I put this bluntly or not so bluntly? She...
Sorry.
No, it's fine. I'm just talking a bit about what happened around the film and like how the lead actress basically had a foot in her mouth, I guess, and just.
No. It wasn't just good. It was also the director.
Oh, was it the director as well?
Of course. I mean, of course it is. So let me start with this. Guess what the character's name is without looking at the wiki. Just take a guess.
Mary.
No. Her name in the movie is Joan d'Arc. Dark is the color dark.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah, I fucking saw that. I almost was like, oh, this is gonna be one of those movies. Oh, this is too easy. This is way too fucking easy. Burn that witch, and I will.
Burn the witch. Oh no. Her name is Joan of Arc, basically. Yeah.
Oh. So get this shit. So they travel up to Phobos. And I will explain this. They've chosen to Phobos.
Oh, yeah, it's a location in the game.
In the first 1 and 2 games.
Yeah, it's a location in 3 as well.
Wait, no, not in 3. You mean in 2016?
Oh, it is in 20. It is a thing in 2016.
But I'll leave that for a second. They traveled to Phobos because somebody, and guess what the guy's name is trying to open the portal to travel from Phobos to Deimos immediately.
Okay.
Guess what the name of the main scientist is?
Kruger.
No.
Carmack.
No. Technically, you are close. The name of the scientist is Betruger.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He's the guy from Doom 3. Let me point this out.
He's the guy with a wonky eye in Doom 3. He's the one that turns into a fugly spider at the end.
Yeah, that's because he's the one that opens the gates to hell.
Okay.
But he does that on Mars in 3.
Yeah, because he's already on Mars and he's like doing a bunch of shitty machinations in the background before the game starts.
No, so are you. Because you're an UAC Marine that's been sent to Mars. Not to Phobos, not to Deimos, but Mars. So, and I've said this a thousand fucking times. Don't fuck with a cannon. Don't ever fuck with a cannon. No one's winning out of this.
Yeah.
So, between Joan of Arc and that little fucking discrepancy that happened in the beginning, I was like, you're literally calling him Betruger.
Does he even look like Betruger, or does he?
No, no, he doesn't. I mean, fine, the performances were passable, I'll give it that. They were passable. Of the bad guys. And after that, we get the Doom 2015 movie. The Doom 26 movie. Of having a full fucking squad of Marines. Naturally, you have 3 women in there.
Like the original.
The movie. No, it's not the original. It's just the movie. We don't talk about anything about it as much.
Okay. Anymore. The one with the rope.
Yeah. So, and Carl Urban.
Yes.
Both Rosen tried their best. They just fucking, the video just got fucked up.
Yeah.
So, and they introduce each other. You have a Britishly speaking individual in the UAC. You have a woman that speaks only French because reasons. And she also has blue hair because Krausley blued her hair.
Okay. Is it Tekken rules where people speak different languages and they just understand each other?
Kinda. Let's go with that one.
That's Tekken rules.
I think they actually explained it, but I can't fucking remember. And I watched this shit today, so imagine how good the story is.
Oops.
And and apparently they're being sent on the mission to escort a scientist to become the security detail on the Phobos because Juan went against orders and they're punished for it. And I'm sitting there going like, oh, this is going to be a fucking treat because Lieutenant Juan d'Arc, Lieutenant, is you know how people who can't write badass characters try to make them badass by
Yeah.
trying to, put them in every fucking situation as being the best, the brightest, the smartest, the funniest, I don't know, just the.
Just the overall the 10 out of 10 something or other,
just the moment.
Yeah.
That's kind of how that works. But I'm not gonna check this off on the actresses and the director. I'm gonna check this off to the writers.
To the writing, yeah.
Yeah, and they go into there and already the hell's broken loose, but they don't see it in the beginning. So they land the ship. Everybody gets out. There's like 20 characters, of which I remember only the French woman and with the Chinese-looking one, Asian-looking one.
Yeah.
And the British guy, because he was a whiny little bitch and a coward, because I don't know. And, and the scientist that turns out that they're escorting is also Joan's ex-boyfriend from when they were both in Marine school for like a month and a half or some shit like this.
Okay.
I remember this because she's so cool and she's behaving like such a man when he says like, oh, she was like, oh, we worked together for like what, 4 weeks? And he was like, no, it was more like 2 months or 4 months. And she was like, oh, I'm sorry, I don't remember. Because that's how that shit works.
Because that's how your main character should be. Oh, I fucked this man and I'm gonna pretend like I'm the man of the relationship. Ah ha 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 ha.
Most people feel fucking awkwardness when they have to work with their exes, but
yeah, you don't say. Try living with yours.
Yeah. That went well, didn't it?
Oh, fuck me, yes. Yeah.
Yeah, so and then they go in and they divide into 2 teams, which is fine because it turns out that they have to switch on the reactor because the auxiliary is almost out and the auxiliary almost is out. Everything goes kablooey.
Yeah.
Fine. Okay.
That's it's basically the plot that's like we need to do this thing otherwise thing go boom.
Yeah, and
it's a very basic plot device. Yeah.
2 teams, one goes to the reactor, tries to see if they can make it work, and the other one goes to the mainframe to see if they can actually fix it to put it on, and if not, they just evacuate. Okay, solid. That's actually solid. They have like 90 minutes to do this.
Okay.
And they go into the agricultural part and they find a blue fucking key card. No, wait, sorry. It was the one team enters in the agriculture. I'll talk about that one.
Okay, so they found the fan service card.
If only. This was not in the agricultural one. This was done when they were searching for the mainframe.
Okay.
Which is so weird because it doesn't make any fucking sense. Second, I want to point out that the gear they have is fucking ugly.
Well, to be fair, the original Doomguy armor isn't very pretty, but it's also like futuristic.
Yeah, this one looks like a modified SWAT armor.
Okay, that's pretty. Let me see if I can pull up pictures.
It's like a SWAT armor. It makes no fucking sense. Like,
okay.
After the first Doom, because in the first Doom you only see them in cover art, so fine. In the third Doom you actually see them. They have a bit more futuristic one, and the 2016 one just looks way better, way better. Even though it's the Halo version of it.
Well, some of the Halo guys were part of development for the new one. I mean, the guys that made the multiplayer for Halo did the multiplayer for the new one.
I mean,
you can kind of tell.
I mean, no, fine. It's fine. I actually don't mind the design, but it looks good. It looks slick.
It's what you want. You want the big bulky green thing. The demons can see from a mile away and just shit themselves.
Yeah, and but secondly, let's not mention the fact that the Doomslayer is literally 3 times the size of a fucking normal human.
Good, as he should.
And they find out their first zombie. By the way, their zombie. Oh no, wait. Before that, they fight Dr. Carmack, John Carmack, who's dead. Yeah, that's the dick-sucking part.
Okay, is he the one with the tie and the weird gray head?
No, okay. He's just a body.
Because there's an image here of a man with a gray head and a tie who is.
That's Bechuga. I think that's Bechuga.
Well, the one I just sent in Discord.
Oh wait, give me a second. I'm opening this one.
Okay.
Let me see.
Or is Or is that just a basic grunt?
That's the zombie, and that's gonna be 90% of the movie. So get this shit. Everybody fucking empties a fucking clip into a zombie and still moves on.
Okay.
Our woman is using a fucking pea shooter, a 9mm pea shooter, and somehow 3 bullets of these fucking stop him. I'll get to that part.
Can you imagine if it actually shot peas, though? Oh no, it's not going down. Wait, I have peas. It's dead.
You have never played Enter the Gungeon, have you?
I have. I mean, I've seen bits of it. Yeah, it's a pea shooter.
The tutorial level is literally a pea shooter. But you know, and I'm sitting there going like, oh, so we're doing this now. People with fucking full automatic guns cannot kill it emptying a full clip.
Yeah, but our main character can, because she's the main character.
Because reasons. And we'll continue, and they realize that fucking and something's wrong. So they start finding survivors.
Okay.
When everything else is dead, you have survivors.
Okay.
Whatever. And Betrugger's bit is among them, because... Okay, that's fine. Betrugger's dead, Betrugger's still human. And, you know, then the grunts start dying one by one, falling to zombies and shit. And then, get this shit. They plot the Hell Knight.
Okay. Does he look like a Hell Knight?
Yeah, if you would think that he's literally like 20 centimeters taller than me.
What?
And he is as bulky as a fucking pole. He doesn't look anything as threatening as that.
The Hell Knight's like 10 feet tall.
Not here.
Why?
Not anymore. And he looks fucking horrendous. And he's no, it's not good. I mean, at least I think that they used suits for it, which I'm fine with. So I can at least respect that part.
I mean, could they not at least use the one from 3? That one's a bit smaller.
Wait, I mean, but we never saw the 3 in full size. We only see them bits and pieces, which is why we, you know.
No, you fight a bunch of Hell Knights in 3, but they're a bit smaller.
No. I mean, you think about the Hell Barons and the Hell Knights. What you see in 3 other Hell Knights, the first ones, and they literally just remake the Hell Knight, because the Hell Baron is the bigger one.
The Baron is the one with the horns. The Knight are the guys with the bald heads.
Yeah.
But
yeah, so they're using Knights. They're not using Barons. Learn your fucking Doom lore.
No, that's what I'm saying. Why didn't they just use the Hell Knight from 3? Because he's just slightly slightly smaller than the regular ones.
Because, I mean, now let me put it like this. They use the Hell Knights to look like fucking imps in this movie, and the imps show at the end.
What? The first enemy, proper... What? No!
Yes, that just happened. Also, he shoots an energy ball that looks so fucking wonky, but I will not criticize the effects on this movie because it went directly to DVD, so we all know how this shit was gonna end.
Yeah, it's a bit lower budget, so you don't expect the effects to be incredible.
Actually, it's not lower budget. The reason why it went direct to DVD is because people fucking hated the fucking trailer.
Oh, because people didn't shut their fucking mouths, yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, and they... You know how usually when they shoot in 3D, it's like right hand from downwards, upwards, like this one they threw like a fucking kamehameha.
Oh no.
Kamehameha.
Anyway, yeah, I've put up on the screen the Hell Knight from 3. And why didn't they just use that design? Because he's not that big compared to the one from 2016.
Well, find one that's from this movie, Doom Annihilation.
That's what I tried to look up, but nothing came up.
Well, I think that it just came out today, so that's fine. It's bad. It's really bad, and it has more crevices on its body and still yells. And you know, again, they start shooting it with automatic guns, and it doesn't work. And one of the later fights, our main protagonist is able to do simple takedown with an armbar that should have ended. But she twists around and shoots in the head with a fucking pistol and he dies. And I'm sitting there going like, what? I was like, these things are... I mean, I'm having a fucking mental breakdown. So, you know, they just go on the standard shit, you know, figure out the plan, try and execute it, betrayed by Betrugger, because apparently being called
because
Betrugger...
it's like a man called Victor Von Doom isn't the villain.
Oh god. And, I mean, it was dumb in the Doom 3, but at least try and hide it.
I mean, there's an imp design that's been revealed for the film, and I'm looking at it now. It's not terrible, but it's also kind of poorly rendered. You can tell it's CGI just by zooming in slightly, and you can see the textures rubbing against each other wrong.
Show it up. Because I'm pretty sure what I saw looked actually... I think that they kind of mixed it. Pretty sure they mixed it as the most...
I mean, it looks like an imp, but it kind of has the head of a summoner, so I'm not really sure what they've done. I'll put it up on the...
Oh, they made a fucking abortion. Oh, no. That's the imp that you see.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's the imp, because that's what I just found. That's the only thing I can find so far about the film.
Yeah,
There's a
this is the imp that
review
you see at
on
the end.
YouTube.
Okay.
Come on, I want to do an Annihilation review. Okay, Rock, Paper, Shotgun. There we go.
No. Fuck these bastards. You can go suck a dick.
But there's no images.
Of course not.
There's only the image of her in the corridor with a bunch of bodies holding a BFG.
Oh, I'll get to the BFG. Now I'll take the BFG. So, they get betrayed by Betruger and people again die, and only the Joan d'Arc and her ex-boyfriend that they still have the hots for each other remain alive. Okay, fine. Okay,
Yeah.
I'll accept that. He's a scientist. He at least tries to do shit. He's able to fix the reactor.
Mm-hmm.
And, he still has basic military training, so he knows at least how to shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, so at least he's not completely useless, like most times. And, she finds the BFG that's just locked behind the fucking glass window.
Okay. It's not in a secure location or vault like it should be.
Still, I mean, even so, still.
Yeah.
It's a weapon behind the fucking glass window that's basically experimental. I can't remember. It might have actually been behind in a vault somewhere, but still, fucking glass window. Come on, it's just
give me a fucking break. Yeah.
It's just not, at least when they got it in the Doom 25, it was 2005, the 25 version. At least it had this. It is on a pedestal, like in the middle.
2000. You mean the Doom 3? Or you mean the film? Sorry.
The film.
Oh yeah, when The Rock goes and picks it up. Yeah, that at least they give it like a super epic reveal, sort of.
Yeah, this one's basically just a fucking locker in a locker. And then he's like, "Oh no," and she's like, "What the fuck they're gonna do? Sue me?" And I'm like,
"Shut the fuck up."
And I was like, "Don't tempt us."
Shut the fuck up, Joanne.
And I was like, and it looks like a fucking plasma gun. It looks like a fucking plasma gun.
I mean, the images of it don't look terrible that I've seen.
It looks like a legitimate plasma gun. The only thing they got right was the upper handle that you have on the actual model.
Okay.
Like in the original. That's the only thing they got right. The rest of it is like a fucking plasma gun. It's like legitimately a plasma gun. And I'll give them credit. At least they got the effects right and it's shot in green. But there were no fucking tracers.
No, why would you do it like that? No, I'm upset. I'm so upset.
And she fights Petruga. She goes into the portal to get up on Deimos. And in the portal she goes through fucking hell and she sees the summoner. And he's like, and she shoots him in the face with the BFG and he dies. And then all of the imps that spawn, there were so many, just rush her and she starts shooting and then the weapon gets dislodged from her, she runs away and she jumps. And this is the funniest part. Because, it's always in slow-mo. She's jumping in that Indiana Jones fucking, through a crevice. And she's turning around to see what the fuck's going on. And it's so fucking bad.
Anyway, yeah, I've got up on the screen, I've got the one on the right is the original imp from 2016 Doom. Like, what an imp should look like, basically. And the one on the left is the one from the film. I mean, I can kind of see where they drew inspiration, but it's the one on the left is literally just a summoner head with a skeleton.
Exactly. And they do nothing to imps.
Imps should be fodder. They shouldn't be tough. Like, they should be the second rate just after zombies. Because that's what they are.
And it turns out that this is all, they're going for the 2015 the Doom story where basically it's made, it's a heaven versus hell battle, yada yada yada, all that fucking nine stuff. And she ports on Deimos and she gets sedated because she's like, quickly close the fucking portal because something bad's coming. And she's like, oh no, it's fine, it's okay. And then it finishes while the portal always stays open and demons go through. I'm like, you're not getting a fucking sequel. This is a piece of shit. Your fucking performances all around the board were terrible. Your fucking effects were laughable at best. You made a mockery out of one of the most important franchises, and you all did it for shits and giggles and to, try and appear good.
It's for the fans.
No, because they said fuck the fans. No, they literally said fuck the fans. I'm like, this is the people who most probably
These are the people who are going to watch the film.
Who either make you or break you, who either give you the money and support you or fucking hate you.
We're talking about Doom fans as well. We're talking about hardcore PC people that have been with this game since its launch, since its fucking inception.
I mean, I've said it before, Doom is probably the most important piece of gaming thing
it's the start of the first-person shooter. Of course it is.
No, it's not. There were games with, Wolfenstein's the start of
yeah, but nobody remembers Wolfenstein as fondly as they remember Doom.
No, they do, but the thing is like, Doom is different, because Doom was on a new engine, and it looked way better than anything else in the market. It also revolutionized a lot, gave us a new engine, because of course fucking Carmack gave us an engine, and the games continue. Because imagine, a couple years, 5 years later, 96 I think, 3 years later or 4 years later, fucking Quake came out.
Yes.
Quake. And Quake is...
Except Cake? Quake?
Quake
3 Frosting. Except Quake was fully 3D as well.
Yeah, and also it was made by the John Carmack, and to this day every fucking 3D based game has bits and pieces from fucking Quake.
You kidding me? Call of Duty up until Modern Warfare 2 was using a highly modified Quake engine.
Fucking Half-Life 1 was a modified Quake engine.
Yep.
I mean...
but I'm talking Modern Warfare 2. That came out in 2010.
Oh, I'll get to fucking Modern Warfare, because there's bits and pieces about that game that came out.
About the new one?
Yes, the new one.
Yes.
The Modern Warfare.
Which doesn't look... visually doesn't look terrible.
I'm on the fence with that one. I saw the character models and it looked fucking horrible. I saw Price and I was like, I get it.
It's a hyper-realistic Price this time, yeah.
Yeah, I don't like it. He looks like that crazy old guy down the street that phoned those kids.
Price.
That's how he looks like.
Wait, is this a reboot?
I think so. I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure.
Modern Warfare 3 ends with Price killing Makarov and just sitting there. So I don't know. Is it...
I don't know.
I keep burping because of the beer.
I honestly don't know. I'll be honest. I really don't know what the fuck happened. The new story for this one is, I think it's a reboot, but I'm not sure. But
Price.
There, I was like,
well, yeah, we have to have a woman.
No. But at least don't make it a reboot, because people would be angry that make it a continuation of the story. That'd be fine.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure what the fuck's going on.
But people love Soap, so.
Yeah, well, Soap. Oh wait, no.
Soap's dead.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, yeah. Soap and Ghost are dead.
Soap, Roach, Ghost, Gaz. They're all dead.
Yeah, maybe this is
Call of Duty 4 still to this day has the best characters. Hell, Modern Warfare 2 has fucking awesome characters. To be fair.
Oh yeah. Wait, so when the fuck did Soap die though?
In 3.
Can't remember.
Modern Warfare 3, they try and rush him into this building, and then he passes out on a bed while they're trying to resuscitate him.
I'm actually not sure, because I remember that Ghost was killed by Price and Roach. Roach and Ghost were killed by Price.
No, Roach is in 3. Ghost and is it Roach? Yeah, Roach and Ghost are from Modern Warfare 2, and they get killed by the General Man, who then you and Soap and Price go after.
No, that's fine.
Oh no, wait, you still play as Soap in Modern Warfare 2. And 3 he dies. So he gets that awesome introduction in 3 as well with the ice mission or whatever it is.
Oh yeah, I fucking love that mission. It was so good. When I played it on challenge mode without getting spotted, it was actually pretty good.
Yeah.
I remember that when it came to single player missions, Modern Warfare had really good ones.
4, especially 4.
And the challenge missions were fucking amazing.
Yeah, the games at the end of the day still played themselves, but it was at a time when we needed atmospheric first-person shooters, and I think 4 is still the best one for that. Maybe the first Black Ops as well.
And this is the movie. I'll tell you that it came out.
Yes.
Nothing I can ever say will give it justice. The Fanatic came out. It's actually out.
Yes, I know. Red Letter Media already did a review a day after it came out.
Watch it.
Should I watch it?
Words cannot give it justice.
Oh no.
This is something you need to witness. I'll tell you this much. The movie's shot really well.
Okay.
Really fucking well. But after this, I cannot even... It's a fucking understatement what the fuck's going on in that movie. It's just watch it. Watch it for next week, and we'll talk about it.
Is
On
that
top
right?
of the movies I'm gonna give you.
Okay, all right. I thought it was gonna give me just a fanatic for next week.
No.
I was like, oh, that was sudden.
No, because next week technically we're starting the found footage
We're,
movies.
we're starting October, yeah.
Spooktober.
Spooky.
So we're gonna do this. I mean, you're gonna watch the Fanatic and what I'm gonna
Is
give
something
you.
else, but we're not talking about that as of yet.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I want you to sit down, get as many people as you can next to you. Fucking finish work, sit them the fuck down, put your laptop on, and make them watch it. You will not regret it. This is a batshit crazy movie. Right. Afterwards, I mean, in the past few days, I was kind of in the mood for some cosmic horror movies.
Yes.
So I watched a couple.
Yes.
One of which is with Vincent Price.
So it's good. Huh?
Oh yeah, it's really good. The Haunted Palace. It's a really good movie, and it's Vincent Price travels to fucking Arkham. Sorry, yeah, to Arkham. You know, it goes to the Lovecraftian way. And actually, it was actually pretty fucking good. The acting was fucking the sets. You know, it's fucking hammer sets. And it's made by I've always forget the name of the director.
I'm trying to look it up. What am I looking for again?
Haunted Palace.
Haunted Palace.
1963.
Haunted Palace, 1963, directed
Yeah,
by
Corman.
Roger Corman. Roger fucking Corman.
Yeah, I don't know why the fuck I always forget his name. I'm an idiot. But you know, it's a really good movie, and you will fucking love it.
Okay.
You will love it for everything that it is. Okay, which other movie did I watch? I watched the 2011 movie. I forgot its name. It's also cosmic horror. It's in black and white. It's awesome.
Okay.
It's pretty good. I'll probably give it to you at some point in a later time when I feel like rewatching it. It has this noir style, Lovecraftian theme to it. An actual Lovecraftian theme.
All
From
right.
the acting to everything, it's done really well. Okay, what other shit did I watch this week? I mean, there was this one night I couldn't. Oh yeah, I watched Bloodline 2018. Remember a couple of weeks ago when I told you that the movie with Stifler is coming out? That's a horror movie.
Oh yeah. You were.
Yeah, it's out.
Is it any good?
How should I put it? Well, it's like Stifler's trying his best to be Dexter.
Huh.
But instead of having 9 seasons of it, you only have a movie. And it's not bad, but it's not great. It's just
fuck me.
it's passable.
Stupid screen.
It's not the worst thing I've seen. I've seen.
Okay.
It's honestly passable. I also realized that finally the last movie of the trilogy Hell House
Yes.
LLC is out, and it's pretty much what I expected. It's not
Good.
bad.
Oh, it's not bad. Oh.
Yeah. Also, there is this other movie I saw because lately I've been having sleep called Dead Detectives
Okay.
with Chris Gere.
Okay.
It's actually fun. I actually liked it. I actually genuinely liked it.
Huh. All right. Okay.
It was like the comedy, but you know they play off certain tropes, and it's kind of fine. Oh, that's amazing. Don't make me start sending you fucking memes.
No, it's a Gorn on the cob.
I know.
It's a Gorn on the look at it. It's a Gorn on the cob. Look at him. He's so happy.
And you know, also realized that American Horror Story has a new season.
Okay. Never watched
This
that
one-
show.
Yeah, it's pretty fucking garbage, except maybe season 2. Season 1 and 3. I actually liked only 1 and 3. The rest of them are pretty fucking garbage. Especially since they go this new route of exploring sexuality. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna go with
That's
that
what
one.
the kids want. The kids,
Yeah, but it's
the
not-
kids
yeah, but
they
it's not
want to be
horror.
sexual. They want to know these things about the
Sorry,
penis.
sorry, I am not particularly frightened if half my fucking episode is how should I put it? Is literally showing me naked fucking men and sex.
You touch the
Not really
vagine. The vagine it touches the pengus, and the pengus and the vagine become one.
And this one's pretty fucking interesting since the first it's like a slasher, but it's a combination between Friday the 13th and Michael Myers.
Huh.
This is the first episode, so I haven't watched later. I guess they're trying to get it to combine with the other seasons because that just fucking happened, and it's just the combination is just like, oh god. And the good news is because they don't have the same fucking actors as previous movies. Previous seasons. So because usually the way that the American Horror Story works is like 8 seasons, same fucking cast playing different fucking people, and at some point you just get fucking bored. You're just utterly bored. This one has different actors, so I'm fine with it. I'll give it a chance. This time I'll give it a chance.
Fair enough.
What else did I see? I saw that Mayans is an actual TV series by FX. Mayans is a TV series that moves after Sons of Anarchy. TV series I actually really like. And I think it misses the point completely. Utterly and completely misses the point. Because
a lot of shows have tried to do a Sons of Anarchy thing and miss the point completely.
Well, the thing is like, it's actually set in the same universe, and it's a post-Jack Stella story, so it's an actual sequel to the Sons of Anarchy.
Mm-hmm.
With people that actually existed in the original series, so that's fine. That's good. But the problem is, the Sons of Anarchy functioned because it was one club with one plot line the whole time.
Yeah.
This was the complete opposite. Now you have a guy that tries to enter the club. It turns out that he's an undercover snitch for police. And wait, this is not all. And,
I'm already bored.
Fine, okay, this shit happened. And then there is a story between that and him and the police, but there's also a story about his father not being the same guy he says that he is. But there's also a story between the club, how the club thinks that there is a more and try to run it out. But there is also a story about the fucking Mexican cartels and the motorcycle club, and the fact that the Mexican cartels main guy's wife is our guy's ex girlfriend from high school. Those are actual plot lines. But there's also a story about how the Mexican cartel is fighting this rebel force that's going against them. And it turns out that part of the mind, the same ones that are suspected for being wolves, are actually working.
Fuck.
I was like, so many fucking plot lines. Holy shit, and it continues. And it just, every episode just spouts a new fucking plot line.
Speaking of a bunch of plot lines and a kind of a shit show, let me see if Riverdale's coming out with a new season soon. I've got shit to watch too, Let's see. Riverdale. Season 1, no, do we have a season? It's loud! Shit, fuck, I started an episode. I don't know. Okay,
so
carry on.
I think that Riverdale went like this after season fucking 3. Because I remember watching season 1 and 2, and there was like, usually it's like one plot line that goes for the whole fucking season. That's really important. And maybe some little ones that are usually solved in like an episode or 2.
Yeah.
All of these plot lines I told you could literally fill up a fucking season or an entire TV show.
You mean season
on its own.
3 of Riverdale, which was an absolute shit show?
Yeah.
And they completely shit. Well, no, I carried on because it was... when something's like so bad and you're watching the show and you're going, this show is terrible, I hope it lasts 9 seasons. That's me in Riverdale.
It's like... And this kind of pisses me off because, like I mentioned in this thing, it's like, this balance that happens, it just makes no sense. It's like, after a while, I don't even care about the main guy's fucking stupid plotline with the police. By the way, his brother that inducted him also comes in on the whole plan, and he's into different shit. It's like, it's literally just left and right, you just fucking smear shit all over the wall and something sticks. It's kind of how that feels. And some of it does stick, because the performances are really good. Because, except this last episode I saw, when it turns out that the cartel's main guy is actually our main 2 brothers' third brother. He doesn't know it.
It's a 3 brothers, 3 sisters situation. They're all gonna fuck, and the lady's gonna have a heart attack and leave them the house.
It's that part. I think we could have done without that fucking review. It made no sense. It was just and I was sitting there going like, are you fucking
screenwriters there going, how can we make this twist here?
And also he's by the way, he knows that his mother was killed because that happened in the original series, and he goes try to find a killer. Well, that's a different.
What? Why are you telling me it's already twisty enough? No, we can make a twist here.
I just so many plot lines, so much shit's going on.
Fuck me.
And here's the thing, I genuinely like the performance. I like the actors that they chose. I fucking love the soundtrack because the soundtrack is basically fucking Mexican and Spanish music that kind of fits really
like
well.
Proper flamenco shit.
Well, not just, but rap, flamenco, fuck, all of it. And it fits well. It's actually good. It's like, but if they
Gypsy
fucking
King.
had another, if they fine tune the fucking plot to be a consistent thing that we all can watch and not have to fucking wonder what the hell was going on. Because one of the main guys had a fucking daughter for 2 episodes, and then he killed his mother because his little sister, his daughter that he didn't know existed. Turns out she was doing fucking prostitution. She was being in a porno in the previous 2 episodes. I was like, and she never fucking appears again. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm incredibly confused now.
I know.
I mean, I started being incredibly confused at the very start when he tried to explain the whole thing, but now it's like...
It's literally... Weird. I mean, it feels like real life. That's how confusing and how much shit pulls up in
So
in
they've
no time.
done their job.
But the thing is, no one watches TV series that are close to real life because it's fucking real life.
Because it's too real, yeah. You watch shows to escape from real life.
Kinda. It's like, at least, keep it consistent so all of us are interested in one thing.
Yeah.
Even in Game of Thrones, there's still one thing that was meant to be, and at least they kept the fucking plot lines for like 3 or 4 episodes in a row, so at least you know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah.
And this one is just like, and the most confusing part is that every character is in like 4 or 5 of these plot lines. So it's just fucking weird.
So
what
they're
else?
definitely just throwing shit at the wall and hoping it sticks.
Well, some of it sticks. I mean, it has season 2, so it's stuck enough. Like I said, there's actually pretty good work done on the episode, except the writing. Everything else is good. The main
Everything
character is
apart from the
likable.
writing, yeah.
The main character is just a fuckboy. He's not the flawed character that Jack Stella was, who was at least interesting to watch.
Jack was the shit.
Honestly, I mean, later, in the beginning, he was just a fuckboy. But he grew up. This guy just fucking refuses.
But Jack gets an arc where he goes through all that and eventually grows up and stuff.
I mean,
but
technically, the whole series was about him.
Yeah.
Technically, but it also with the other characters and how they evolved, how they died, how they lived, and all of it made sense. All the wrong decisions they made in the split second, the ones that they thought were the best, but you knew they were not, and they just blew up in their faces, not like the usual, shit happens. And how the situations that they entered were not easily solvable, and every time that they fuck up, it fucking lasted. I mean, Jack killed his own fucking mother. I mean, what else is there to be said? I mean, the woman fucked up to the point that his own son killed her, and she was okay with it. She knew she fucked up that bad.
That sounds American for you, yeah.
I mean, that's why the series were good, and I hope that they make this stick. I really do hope. It's not bad.
It's not bad, but it needs work.
What else did I see? I mean, me and Vesco went and saw The Kitchen.
The Kitchen?
Yeah, with Melissa McCarthy, the comic book movie.
What?
Oh, yeah, it came out.
The Kitchen.
It's from a Vertigo comic book. That's basically DC now, because it has no patches.
Between the 8th Avenue and the Hudson River, the Irish Mafia runs 20 blocks of a tough New York City neighborhood known as Hell's Kitchen. Okay.
Yeah, Hell's Kitchen. I'll tell you this: the movie's fine.
Okay.
It also suffers. I mean, I have not read the comic books, so
it's got 21% of Rotten Tomatoes.
No, movie is fine. I think that the biggest issue the movie has is again one of those we need to make the women appear fucking amazing and shit, and they were the best thing ever.
Yeah.
And I remember recently I told you I saw The Rear Window, the original Hitchcock version.
Yeah.
Yeah, the woman there was not made like this, but she was still a fucking badass. Because when her husband told her not her boyfriend / soon-to-be husband, I guess, told her not to do something because it was too dangerous, she was like, no, I'm gonna do it because she stood her ground and she looked like a badass, and the whole time
she wants to learn. She learns from her mistakes and shit. She's flawed. She's not like a perfect
I mean, she's not flawed because the whole point is like, because she's a model and he's a photographer.
Yeah.
And she's in love with him, and she's like, and he tries to push her away, and she fucking sticks to him. She's like, oh, and because his logic is like, listen, you live in a different world than me. You live in the high fashion world where everything's, beautiful and you got night dresses and shit. Me, my life is basically put everything in the backpack or in a suitcase and just move onwards. And then she shows up with a suitcase. She's like, you told me your life is like this, or make mine like this as well. Because she's pretty pissed at him, and she just goes through it. And she's like, okay, you think I can't do this? I can, and I will show you. And she packs everything
a
in suitcase and starts living
model, model sticking to you and not leaving you alone. I can relate to that.
Yeah, and he's sitting there going like, oh,
no, I can't.
She's a keeper. I was like, I was like, she's a keeper. If there is a person who lives in a better world than you, who wants to go there, who shows you that she can live in your shit world, and you're like, yeah, keeper, absolute keeper. But it's like, and here I was like, I like the performance by Melissa McCarthy, because she was not making fucking jokes. Thank God for that one.
Well, yeah, when they cast her in roles that she's playing against type, which is, haha, fat lady make fall, did fart.
No, let me get it like this. The chubby, nerdy sidekick that spouts references and pretends to be funny.
And falls and farts.
I think she used to do stand-up, didn't she?
Yeah, she's in SNL as well.
Yeah, because I've never seen her. She was actually funny, but then again, she was not the chubby sidekick with
yeah, but then she got cast either as the disgusting lady who falls and does fart, or the chubby funny lady who still falls and does fart.
I mean, modern day comedy is basically fucking slapstick, except the slapstick
shit. Yeah.
Much like you. I mean, technically,
like even at that film where she was playing a serious role again around the Oscar season. Apparently she was really good at that as well, because she didn't have to play it. She was playing against type.
Yes, and I have news about a certain thing that will happen, and I want you to listen to what I'm about to say.
Okay, tell me.
Get to it.
Is it in the news? Okay.
Yeah, it's the news.
Do you know what Oh, sorry, go
on. And the movie was over very long, in my opinion.
Okay.
And a lot of shit happened that made no fucking sense. But overall, the acting was pretty decent, all around the board. The women performed really well, but the plot left a lot to be desired from.
Okay.
Because spoiler alert, because it turned out that the black chick was dating the black police officer from the FBI, who she set up all three of their husbands getting in jail. There was no fucking repercussions for that one, which usually I'm okay with, but it makes no sense because she's also trying to get Harlem into more black people into Hell's Kitchen.
By the way, speaking of no repercussions,
yeah,
Injustice 2.
Yeah.
Harley Quinn got off scot-free for killing most of Metropolis with the Joker.
Seems fair.
What do you mean seems fair? I only just realized that a couple of days ago. She gets away scot-free. She's a fucking criminal and she was responsible for all those people dying, and it's like, yeah, she runs the Batcave now.
I mean, no, but that's in the second? No way. I'm also...
No, that's it. That's inside Dickhead Superman universe.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, did she? Because I don't think she actually helped him. I think it was
she was there with him. She was there with him when he was planting the bomb.
I can't remember that part.
But I mean, I think they do something like Batman says, "Oh, she was under the Joker's influence, so that's why she's okay now." I'm like, no.
Yeah, that's good. Batman will help her.
She's in the Batcave running the computer, for fuck's sake. It's not...
that part I remember, but I don't think she was there planting the computer.
She was there.
Fine. I mean, then again, what the fuck did you expect from the Injustice storyline, which was probably the most inconsistent piece of shit I've ever seen?
Still fun. But, yeah.
They killed Dick Grayson. And pretend that Damian Wayne looks the same as Dick Grayson. Excuse me.
Excuse me. Do you know what I did?
Trying to tell me that Dick Grayson is actually Bruce's son for that one to work?
Yeah. You did it. You did it when you killed my son. You know what I did this week?
What?
I bought a new mouse.
Oh, nice. Oh, by the way, Sunless Sky is really cheap right now.
Sunless Sky?
Yeah,
the new one. Yeah. I'm on Steam right now, looking it up really quick, because if
it's actually really weird.
Sunless Sea was pretty weird as well. So.
Yeah, no, I actually prefer Sunless Sky because Sunless Sea was fucking cluttered.
Sunless Sky is $13.29.
Oh, I guess you missed it. Oh, THQ Nordic has a
Oh,
price
that's
up to
30% off.
Yeah, best you can get. Hope now. Oh, Spellforce 3 is no, it's minus 33. Rip.
I like Sunless Sea. It's a bit annoying sometimes, but it's nice.
I just fucking hate the goddamn the thing. Oh Jesus Christ! The fucking overcluttering of the UI? I just after a while.
The UI gets a bit too much at points, yeah. Especially when you start turning in quests and all of a sudden there's like a shitload of things on the side and you're like,
I still have problems with quest turning. It just makes no fucking sense.
I mean, a lot of the quest turning ins are a bit convoluted, especially because there's just writing. So if you miss like 2 words out of the entire sentence, you're like, what am I doing?
I mean, then again, did you buy on the rail? What bastard?
No, I've not played anything this week at all. What I did do though is I got a new mouse because my old one it turned. What year is it? It's 2019. The old one turned 7
21.
years.
Oh, what mouse did you get?
It's very basic. It's a Trust GXT 105.
That sounds weird.
Mine is the horrific colors. It's comfy. It's got it's a 6-button mouse.
Yeah. That's why.
And
you
it's
always get the Steel Series as a mouse.
Yeah, but I didn't want. I wanted to. There was a Morrison's around the corner from me. Okay. And I thought, oh, what the hell? It's noises. And I thought I'll go to Morrison's and just get a mouse from there. Like I'm not fussed about if it's like the most advanced mouse ever, because the one I had, the Maplin one, it's just the most basic mouse ever, and it lasted me for so long.
By the way, I'm just gonna go take a piss. Be right back.
Okay, so I went to Morrison's and I'm like, I'm gonna get a mouse. Morrison's does not sell mice, or at least the one next to me doesn't. And then, looks like I'm gonna have to go to Tesco because I can't, even though town was closer. I now realize I could have gone into town, but I didn't go into town because I'm a fucking idiot. Anyway, because I needed groceries. See, excuses. So yeah, I went into Tesco and I saw this one and I thought, you know what? It's cheap. It was on sale. I will buy this mouse. And again, apart from the constant LED flashing because it doesn't stop, and I don't think it has any form of software bundled with it for me to actually, I guess, deal with the way it looks. It is constantly shifting. I mean, it looks horrific. It looks like a gamer mouse. It looks like it's covered in some sort of crackling, and the crackling's transparent, and there's LEDs inside, and they glow. It's basically trying to emulate a chroma, but it's not a chroma. It's not even. Well, I wouldn't get a Razer mouse anyway, but.
The only thing you should get is a Razer as a fucking black box. If not, just go for the.
What I'm saying is, this one it's really good. It's kind of heavy as well. Well, not super heavy, but it's hefty. It's quite thick on the back, which I like. But if you know what I mean. But it's just Google it. Do me a favor and Google it because you'll understand what I mean straight away.
Which one?
It's a Trust. It's a Trust GXT 105. It's quite good. It's got like 4 separate DPI settings. And
Timecode one.
Yeah, it was. I got it for 9. I think it's usually 15, but it was on sale, so I thought. I think it's because it was the last one.
There is an optical version.
Yes.
Oh, it's a Timecode in fucking curries.
Yeah, well, I just said that I should have gone to town because town's technically closer, but I went to Tesco instead. It doesn't matter. It's quite nice. I said it looks like a gamer mouse. The LEDs inside constantly change colors, which can get a bit annoying. But
you get used to it.
You don't really notice it after a while. It works. The scroll wheel's really good. The scroll wheel actually clicks in like a mouse wheel when you click it. So
I'm using a Steel Series Rival 700.
But haven't you had that for ages?
Yeah, it's so good.
Rival 700. Yeah, I mean, again, I was only because I was it was the closest thing to me, and I don't really give a shit if it's super advanced or not. But yeah, your mouse is good. Your mouse is really good. But this one does the job, and honestly, anything.
I used before that. I used the SteelSeries.
I remember you had a Sensei, because I remember making fun of you for it because it looked like an Apple mouse.
Yeah, because it was the white one.
Yeah,
but it was a really old one. It's like
it was the white one with. Did it even have buttons on the side? Because I don't remember it having buttons on the side.
Yeah, I think it did. I think it was a SteelSeries 2. No, wait, was it the SteelSeries 2?
Yeah, you had the flat one that was kind of flat and rounded around the corners. It genuinely looked like an Apple mouse from like above. It even felt like an Apple mouse when you held it.
Yeah, but it was also really good because that thing lasted me like a fucking decade. And I was playing Counter-Strike every fucking day.
The best thing about SteelSeries as well, most of their products are half the price of Razer products, and they're just the same quality.
Even better, because I personally sell when it comes to mouse, you just do SteelSeries. Fuck the rest.
I want to get a mechanical keyboard, but I don't want to spend the money on that right now. Also, Saturday, I'm going to Leeds.
Oh yeah, are we doing that?
Are you coming?
I might.
Because I'm getting a hotel. I still haven't gotten a hotel. I need to get a hotel.
I might join you. I'll see how that goes.
I'm basically getting a train 8 in the morning. I should be there around noon.
I mean, you're from fucking Glasgow, so that's different.
It's easier. You getting to Leeds is going to be an hour and a half. For me, it's 4 hours. So.
Yeah, let me put it like this. I'll message you tomorrow to tell you what the fuck's going on.
All right, yeah, we can sort that out. But anyway, yeah, Leeds podcast meetup. All the podcasters from the Podmates. Well, not all of us, but most of us will be there. Phil will be there.
Yes,
I will see the Phil, touch the Phil,
and we will heckle the anti-cowbauer.
Yes.
Fucking anti-cows.
We will heckle Phil. No, wait, no, we won't heckle him. He's a nice guy. Did I do anything else? I went for food last night. It was basically one of the girls. Excuse me, Hannah that I worked with. She left. Started a new job on Monday. And it was her birthday today, so we went out last night.
Aww.
You know when you're hungry and you're out with your friends.
Yeah.
And you go to some place and you're like, "Hi, we would like a table." It's going to be about 20 minutes. Oh. It's a Wednesday night. Like, you wouldn't think it's busy, but it's also the first week the students are back, so it's kind of expected. And we're all three of us are like, no, we don't want to wait 20 minutes. Let's go someplace else. Let's go here. It's full. Let's go here. It's full. You know what? Let's go and walk. Let's walk. And the first place that strikes our fancy, we're going to go in. We walk by at least 6 places before we would settle on somewhere. Because you know when you're like, I'm hungry, but I'm not sure what I want. Because we all kind of wanted to go out for pizza.
Oh, yeah.
Because I wanted to shoot. What? Go on. Sorry.
Well, so you end up in a McDonald's.
That was like a consideration. Because I was like, I want to shoot another pizza episode. So let's find a nice pizza place and let's go there. So we went to a nice pizza place, but that was a 20-minute wait. So let's go to the Brewdog next to it. No, that's pretty full. Okay, let's go. Let's walk down just this main big street, and. I finished work. Hannah picks me up from work and we're getting on the subway. And she's like, "What ticket do I get?" I'm like, "Well, you get a one-way and then we can walk back from town, from the West End to town. Because you saw how close the West End is. It's not far."
Yeah.
And she goes, "No, I'm absolutely not walking back to town." I'm like, "Okay, Hannah, let's just get return tickets." So we get return tickets. And we go to the place, obviously full, blah, blah, blah. And we start walking this big main street. And at that point, we were 10 minutes away from town, and I look at her and I go, "Remember when he said that you're not going to walk back to town?" We're going to walk back. We walked back to town after we finished up at the place. But
she was not happy.
No, she was. We had a few drinks, so it wasn't exactly hard. We went to a place called the Tap House. Tap House, Glasgow. It was quite nice. It was more of a bar than there's still the food. It was very homely, and it felt like bar snacks. It was like hot dogs and pizza and burgers. I enjoyed it thoroughly. It's exactly you just want to chill out with friends, but you don't want to spend too much and stuff, and you still want to have good food. It was fucking perfect for that.
That's fine.
Had some spicy wings, had some pizza, had some star ramen on draft. And they gave it to me in a proper pint, the pint glass with a big handle on the side.
Yeah.
That's what they gave it to me, and I was like, oh. And it was a very properly made pint glass as well, because the beer did not go flat. It stayed fizzy the whole way through.
Do you know what the weirdest thing is? I just realized how fucking weird driving in England is. So, get this shit.
I know, I've done it many times.
No, get this shit. So, I'm sitting on a roundabout trying to cross.
Yes.
People try to give way. How the fuck do you think that works?
They stop and they flash the lights at you.
Yeah, they did. Here's the problem. In 3 a.m. in the morning, that's not a good thing.
There's no one there.
I mean, no, because actually there is fucking traffic.
Okay.
I was like, and they do this, and I'm like, the fuck did I just... Oh, fuck, you fucking idiot. Secondly, there was another woman that was looking deadpan at me, and she motioned from left to right with her pointy finger.
Okay.
And I was like, no? Why are you motioning me to no? I was like, oh, you want me to... Why the fuck do you point from left to right? Are you fucking kidding me?
Oh, no.
Because I remember let's go. Back when I was learning how to drive,
yes.
Of course, I was gonna give way to a woman pass, and I motioned like a complete fucking spastic.
Dude, come on.
No. I was like with my hand from right to left, but with a slopping, with a motion.
Yeah.
It was like, and my instructor hit me in the back of the head. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I was like, oh, "I'm giving her away." He's like, "No, what you just motioned for her is like, pass, you dumb bitch, pass faster." God, I was like, "You need to do this with finesse. Just stop, look her in the eyes, and just hold your hand up in front of you
and do a jerk off motion."
No, and downwards, so she knows how to pass. Be fucking polite. And I was like, and I
I'm just imagining like flailing your arms at her. God! No! He's just screaming. He's just screaming, spitting on the windshield.
Yeah, I was like, yeah, that makes sense. Because afterwards, I started watching the goddamn trailers, and the angrily jerk. It was like,
yeah.
When you're pretending to do to chop fucking salads, it's like, oh yeah, I know, I get it. Because you can tell from his fucking facial expressions that he wants you to pass as fast as possible. Like he doesn't want to, but he has to.
Yeah.
I was like, fucking madness. I was like, also, I don't know why, but every time I'm passing here a fucking roundabout, I'm so fucking good. I just don't trust these drivers in roundabouts. It reminds me of fucking Burgas. It's that bad.
Burgas is, it's something else. Especially when you enter the city and it's like, where am I going? Help?
No, you mean the city that had its outside road connected for a transit pass. People were avoiding it because they didn't know how to fucking work on the roundabouts. That city has some fucking special drivers, and I'll tell you that's fucking special. Like, it's so fucking because it's difficult because apparently you can't read signs. Goddamn stupid son of bitches. I almost got run over at a ball passing.
Okay.
On the highlighted area by a woman in the middle of traffic by a woman that apparently thought that when travelers was stopping in front of the goddamn lighted area that nothing was gonna happen. I was like, did you fucking demented? I was literally passing and she was like, are you fucking and I was looking at her, I was like, are you fucking demented? What the fuck is this shit? And she was looking at me really stupid. I was like, if I wasn't going to go out drinking, I'd drag you by the fucking hand and beat you in the fucking...
This is just it, folks. Evo beats women when he's not happy.
I mean, she was gonna run me over. At least I'm entitled to it.
Oh, no.
Because, see, if this happened without any car stopping around, I was like, okay, fine, she paid no attention. I'm okay with it. Or she's just a dumb brick.
Okay.
When the cars on the right stop, and you're on the left, and in front of the zebra, and oh god fucking that, I was like, there is no adequate amount of logic inside your fucking brain that you thought you had to accelerate on that one. Just fucking dumb. And then the other drivers were looking at it, I was like, what? Why? But hey, pieces of shit everywhere. By the way, guess what kind of car she drove?
What? A Fiat 500.
No,
Oh.
no, a 2017 Jeep. Sorry, Merc, the
Oh,
big ones.
with the big Mercs. How did
Yeah,
she even
guess
like?
how did she afford it?
How did she see over the fucking wheel?
A fun story. One of my friends was like, one of my friends told me that one of his friends from had this 160, barely 160 woman that got one of those really big cars. So
Okay.
she had a stool in the back, so because she couldn't normally get in, so she used the stool to get on top of the stool and enter the car and put it back up. And my friend was like, I actually asked her, and she told me that, and she showed me. I couldn't fucking stop laughing. I was like, no shit, I probably be the same.
Oh no.
Holy fuck! I was like, that's a creative way.
Well, they're like, well, that's something I can go buy. That's something else.
It's like, why the fuck don't you just buy one more car that you don't need to? People will look at you and laugh because this is fucking ridiculous.
Oh god.
Oh no! I just like, it's one of those things I have to see in my life. It's just like I need to make him at least to call it.
Oh Jesus. Right. What else?
Imagine doing this, entering and exiting the car, because you also need to exit the car somewhere.
That just made me down the rest of my beer. That was fucking great. Imagine her getting like a step ladder every time she needs to get in.
Yeah, but it's just like, what the.
You know the little double stairs that they put in front of toilets for babies to like get on and pee.
Yeah,
she's got one of those. Puts it. It's like she's entering like a semi truck. She just puts it in front of her. She's like, "Ooh, careful now."
I need to see this.
Oh Christ!
I know the girl that he was talking about, but I've never seen her to do this because I haven't seen her in fucking years. I was like, I need to see this. I need this in my life. But secondly, though, I mean, there's like, people are just fucking weird as shit going on, especially when it comes to drivers.
Yeah.
I mean, every time I'm in Liverpool crossing Smithtown Road, I almost on a weekly basis I see people almost ending in a traffic accident, in the big ones.
That's always the way, though. It's not
you
exactly.
You have the bus lane, and and the bus is first on the traffic light. So actually, you're sitting down to the bus, and you make a left turn in front of the bus without signaling immediately. The bus obviously this is going on the green light after the red is putting the fucking brakes. By the way, it's also he can't do a left turn there.
Okay.
He can't at that point. And I was crossing. I was like, excuse me, what the fuck?
What are you doing?
It was like, both me and the goddamn bus driver just look at each other. We're like, what the fuck was that? It was like, because the guy almost made a big boo boo on the massive road, a big boo boo. You know, both of us were just like, it can't even be fucking angry. This shit's fucking stupid. He's probably just gonna go and crash into a goddamn wall for a couple of several feet. Don't want to be driving like that. Just can't even fucking be mad. This shit's ridiculous.
Yeah. Anyway, shall we get into the news?
Yeah. Okay.
So.
Right. Remember when I told you that Melissa McCarthy can do a series of people like that?
Yes.
Guess who's also doing a serious role?
Who?
You'll never guess it. It's Adam Sandler.
Oh no, I know about that. His film came out, didn't it?
No, it's coming out. There's a trailer for Uncut Gems. It's a A24 picture, which is at least I have fucking
some faith in it. Yeah.
I actually want to see Adam Sandler in a serious movie doing good work.
Yeah.
Mostly because I haven't seen him in serious movies. I only seen him in his stupid vacation movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I'm actually looking forward. I expect this to be at least passable.
Okay. Because we know he's a good actor. He's not a bad actor.
He's not great. Also, today the Vancouver International Film Festival started.
Oh, was that today? I thought it was next week.
Yes. So we can heckle the film when we go and see him in Lace that he's not there and watch movies, trailers. And
Yeah, but Vancouver's on the other side of the country though. Vancouver's on the west coast.
and this trailer dropped from there right a couple of hours ago, actually.
The platform.
Yeah, it's a Spanish one.
Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. A new one just showed up. Let me just find it. Let me just watch it.
Live news. Evo's giving us updates.
I mean, if it started, there is going to be a lot of trailers in the next few days.
Speaking of news, by the way, did you see the picture that I forgot his name. Shit. Fuck. I forgot his name. The guy who got fired from Disney, and then he got rehired. James Gunn.
What about James Gunn?
Did you see the picture he posted with everybody that's been cast for Suicide Squad?
I'm watching John Cena, really?
Just look at that fucking list. It's a big old list.
Nathan Fillion, really?
Yeah. So we have. I think it's from last week, but we didn't talk about it last week.
Just give me a second before to see this trailer. It's artsy. Oh god, this last one is so fucking artsy.
It's so artsy. It's just artsy. Oh, I love art. Arts are like my favorite thing.
No. Put it on. You see what I mean? I'm.
Put it on. Which one are we talking about?
1,000
Kings.
Yeah, just watch it while I read through the list.
Okay, you read through the list. I'm just gonna. Oh, news. Oh, I apologize. That was for those that saw that. For whatever reason, every time I open up YouTube, it just defaults to the trailer for Knives Out. 1,000 Kings is a band.
I put the fucking trailer in the goddamn disc. Whoa.
Okay, 1,000 Kings teaser trailer film by Bigina Canchavelli. Oh, starring Efirap Silber.
Just watch it.
Okay, this is from the very first shot. This is artsy, yeah.
You have no idea how artsy this is.
Is it artsier than I thought it was? Yeah. Oh Jesus! Oh, oh Jesus! Oh Christ! Are you sending stuff? There you go.
No, I'm googling names just to remember.
What is going on in this trailer?
I have no idea. I've actually
okay. Do you know what I'm gonna do? I'm actually gonna try and set this scene up on. Okay, browser source is what I'm doing here, and I'm trying to let me modify this real quick. We're doing 1280 by 720 just to be safe. Doing 24. And to even be safer, I'm gonna flip the whole thing horizontally, just so we don't get in trouble. So done. I'm gonna fit this to the screen. Yeah, I'm gonna play this because this needs to be seen to be believed. So flip horizontal, and now I'm going in here, and I'm pasting this. Okay, so is there a way to start it at full screen? Okay, I don't think there's a way to start it at full screen. Anyway, I'm gonna throw this in. I'm putting this on the screen, so be quiet, sir. Okay.
The fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna enjoy this. When you said artsy, you weren't fucking kidding. Jesus.
Oh yeah, really fucking artsy.
Anyway, have a look for me at the casting because it's quite an interesting list of people. Do you want me to try and read them out all in one go, and then we'll have a quick. David Dastmalchian, John Cena, Jai Courtney, Joaquin Cosio, Nathan Fillion, Joel Kinnaman, Mei Ling, Flulaborg, Sean Gunn, Juan Diego Bato, Storm Reed, Pete Davidson, Taika Waititi, Elise Braga, Steve Agee, Tinashe Kajisi, I'm butchering all these, Daniela Melchior, Peter Capaldi, Julio Ruiz, Julio? That's probably Julio. Julio Ruiz, Jennifer Holland, Viola Davis, Idris Elba, Margot Robbie, and Michael Rooker. I read them all. So there's loads of speculations as to who's playing who and what's happening and all that. We know that some of them are returning, like obviously Margot Robbie, Viola Davis, Jai Courtney, and Joel Kinnaman are all coming back.
I mean, and Michael Rooker, I think.
Nope.
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker is the blue guy from Guardians.
Fine. I think that Idris Elba is gonna be the new Deadshot. Yeah, something.
It's been no. They've said it's not. They said he's not. So there's speculation that he might be Bronze Tiger. Bronze. Ooh, why have I got Bronze Tiger? Yeah, there is a speculation that he might be Bronze Tiger, who is a DC. Oh boy, English is on point tonight. He's a DC martial artist. Basically, he's a villain.
Yeah, basically a person with no fucking thing behind him.
He was played by Michael J. White in Arrow.
Okay, I don't even know who the fuck this person is.
Michael J. White.
No.
Spawn, man. Spawn.
I don't see Michael J. White on that list.
No. Michael J. White played him in Arrow. He played him in the TV.
Sorry, I haven't gone that far.
It's season 2, I think. It's pretty. It's relatively recent because it's a full episode just called The Suicide Squad. Anyway, yeah, there's a lot of people on that list. I know we're getting King Shark. I know we're getting Polka Dot Man. I know we're getting both of those for sure.
What the fuck is going on with Discord tonight?
What do you mean?
I don't know, just keep cutting out, have to enter and re-enter. Something's going on. Makes no sense.
Let me close Steam, maybe Steam.
No, this is me. Is
that you? Well, I've closed Steam now, god damn it.
I mean, I'm watching because some of these ring no bells.
Yeah.
But apparently Julio Ruiz, this is going to be his first major role, so yeah, this is...
Yeah, some of them aren't known, but other ones are like super known, so...
And the rest of them are from fucking Guardians of the Galaxy.
Some of them are from Guardians, well, because he likes working with them.
Fine, but that's usually going to create dissent.
No, we also have Elise Braga. Well, we have Elise Braga in it, and I'll watch her in anything, so...
Yeah, sure. Oh, Elise Braga, yeah, she was in that fucking horrible Queen of the South thing. But yeah, Elise Braga is pretty decent. She's an actress. I just don't like that series. She just pours the link shit out of me.
She's supposed to be in the New Mutants, isn't she? Sad now.
Whatever.
And you have Peter Capaldi as well, so that's good.
I mean, half of the cast is not that bad.
Yeah.
I'm pretty fucking wondering what the fuck is Nathan Fillion gonna do.
Don't know.
Just...
you also have Flula Borg, so you know.
Yeah, that Flula Borg. Just I think that this
so
is
funny.
I think this is one of those really diverse casts.
Yeah, well, I'm guessing that's what they're aiming for. At least we know we're getting a shitload of people, and they're all probably going to play something weird. So.
See, the thing is, I'm actually okay with this for the most part, except that except that just having too many people is fucking weird. Because I'm looking at this and I don't know who the fuck do you think is gonna be Deadshot?
We might not even get a Deadshot. You never know.
So who the fuck is gonna lead them? And don't you fucking dare say Margot Robbie and...
Rick Flag.
Nah, don't think so. It's good.
I don't know.
Although,
We're getting... Although, sorry, go on.
I just saw that Mei-Ling Ng
Yes.
is played Urana in Wonder Woman. Pretty much she has to play the same thing. Wouldn't make sense.
Yeah, well, put it this way. How can I put this in a way? Fucking James Gunn made the most C-tier characters from Marvel the most popular thing they've ever done. I'm pretty sure he can take a bunch of C-tiers from DC and make them popular as well.
Oh, by the way, Creepshow is getting a new TV series.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna come out soon. Let me just see the schedule. Why not? It's
anthology, yes, but...
No, it's on FX, I think?
I'm Googling it. Creepshow TV series.
It's 3...
Slash film. There we go. Student... Oh, okay. Shudder's Creepshow. It's Shudder.
Oh yeah, sure. It's fine.
Wasn't supposed to drop onto the horror streaming service until late tonight, but the gods of horror have decided to bestow a gift upon us, and you can watch Creepshow streaming right now. This is from 2 hours ago.
Yeah, soon. I mean, I'll probably have something to watch tonight.
Don't forget to subscribe to Shudder as well, kids, and Netflix, and ABC Plus, and NBC Plus, and CB, and CW
and Tinder.
And Tinder, because horror films are going to be on Tinder now as well.
No, that was the apocalyptic choose your own story.
Yeah, whatever. You know what I mean.
Might as well be
Kevin Feige, by the way.
Yeah, what about him?
Is developing a Star Wars film.
We can't have any good things anymore.
No, he did good things for Marvel, so he's doing good things for Star Wars now too. Are you not tired of Star Wars? How can you be tired of Star Wars?
He's also producing the new Fantastic Four.
Star Wars!
And the Loki TV series.
Star Wars!
WandaVision? What the fuck is that?
Star Wars.
I don't fucking care. Let them fucking die already. It's done. It should be fucking done.
No, it's Star Wars. You have grown bearded men crying over trailers. Of course it's not done. It's only getting sadder by the day.
Captain Marvel 2, why though? Because that thing fucking flopped so badly. Should I have a sequel? Are they really pushing so hard for this one? Because that movie flopped so fucking hard.
I'm just dying on the inside. Irishman got a new trailer.
Don't care.
We got to see CGI De Niro.
Don't care.
Breaking Bad got a new trailer.
I know. I also don't care about that one.
Neither do I. That's good. That's good news. Never cared about the show, never watched the show. I think I tried to watch one episode and I went, nah, not for me. People are freaking out. It's being made. Who was I talking to at work? One of the guys that works there. We're just talking. He goes, "Did you see they're making a new Breaking Bad film?" I was like, "Yeah." He kind of looks at me and he goes, "Why?" I'm like, "Because money. That's why." Oh, Fraser said it as well. Fraser's like, I don't understand why they're making it. I'm like, well, it's fucking.
Well, here's the thing. This is something that happened fucking years ago. You remember our favorite YouTuber at the time, the guy with the roast? Goddamn it, I fucking forgot his name now.
Who?
The content cop guy.
iDubbbz.
iDubbbz, yeah.
iDubbbz is still a favorite. Did you watch his documentary?
Yeah.
Did you watch Full Force?
Yeah, I was bored halfway through.
I loved Full Force.
Okay, so iDubbbz years ago, just fucking years. I'll find the
years.
Yeah, he was still doing the really, really kind of funny Kickstarter crap.
Yeah.
And Indiegogo shit. And he found one about making a sequel to,
to Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. This was like 2011, I think. I want to say. I'm literally.
It'd be later than that.
My adventure of the non-professional in begin. Wait. No, this was fucking years ago. And yeah, Helixia. I fucking love this book.
Kickstarter crap.
Yeah, just give us a second. We'll find this.
Yeah, Kickstarter crap. Anastasia. In brackets,
Anastasia.
Breaking Bad sequel 5 years ago.
Close enough, 2014. And I remember how fucking ridiculous it sounded back then because the show.
Hey guys, gay retard here,
shit.
bringing you another.
Oh no! Sorry, go on.
And it was like, and this one just fucking continues it. I'm like, 5 years ago, people told you that this shit would be stupid.
But it's gonna make money.
No,
it's going to make money. It's on Netflix.
No, it's especially it's not gonna make any money on fucking Netflix. Because here's the thing, you don't need to be good on Netflix to make money. Because you need just to exist on the fucking site to make any
get
amount of money.
watches. Yeah.
No one's gonna fucking subscribe to watch just that. That's the problem though. Because now, I mean, we can make a movie and Netflix is technically gonna be up. Even though if people hate it, it's still gonna make money because it's not making money.
Yeah.
Other than that, I mean, no. By the way, the controversy that's gonna be going on with the Modern Warfare is, the release happened. Sorry, not the release. The trailer happened. People kind of talked about, and then they realized something at the end. Survival mode.
Zombie mode, basically. Yeah.
Survival mode. Now it's part of the Spec Ops mode. It's kind of a multi-mode thing that they just bundled up together. Well,
Okay.
Survival mode is going to be an exclusive to a PS4 version, and it's only going to be released after a year. Something like this was mentioned. It's like after a year for everyone else.
Okay. I mean, they do that all the time anyway.
No, they don't.
They do it with fighting, like...
No, they don't.
It's like a timed exclusive. It was a thing back in 2014.
No, they don't. Because here's the thing. These games have only 1 year of shelf time that they're being played, because the next year is going to be the new one. And they're literally saying that you need to buy the special Spec Ops shit to have it in a year. And in a year, all the support is being dropped for the game to focus on the new one. So people that are not PC and are not PS4 are pretty pissed because this shit's unfair. And and the developer came out and said, we understand, and this is just a small part of the whole package. And there are certain decisions that we're not making, but people higher than us are making. You have to accommodate those decisions as well. Also loot boxes. Of course, there's got to be loot boxes. And, and it's kind of pissing a lot of people off because, the one flagship franchise that people are actually waiting for the first time in a while, I actually think people are waiting for a COD game.
Yeah.
And they're gonna fuck it up like that? That's not good. I don't think the game's gonna die from just that, but it's not looking good. No.
Good point.
And there's also, I guess which company fucked up again?
Go on.
Our favorite fucking beating stick.
It was Epic.
No.
Oh.
No,
Bethesda.
No. Yeah, Bethesda fucked up.
Oh no, not Bethesda.
No. You remember Halloween Fallout 76, the Collector's Edition with the fucking tinfoil hats? Masks.
Yeah, they're all getting recalled.
Yep. It turns out that they're not just recalling one version of it; they're recalling all of them.
All of them.
Because the other version, it just has a different coat of paint on it that all of us can do.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, that's fucking dumb. It's recalled because it's a fucking hazard. And they released a statement. I didn't bother.
It's a choking hazard and like a asphyxiation thing. Yeah, the people put it on and they feel lightheaded just by putting the fucking thing on.
And they also, I was also the fact that, updates happen and people are not happy with the updates because, of course, fucking Fallout 76 is a fucking piece of shit and it should be stopped. But, lately we've been getting a lot of those stuff. Let's call it that one. For fuck's sake, the British House of Law declared that the suspension of the
Parliament was against the law. Yeah, no shit.
like,
what?
Really?
You didn't think it was? Oh my god.
I mean,
it just goes to show what sort of fucktards work there.
And get this shit. That's the point. Just thought someone in Reddit wrote this because now Boris Johnson is currently in America.
Of course he is.
And he has to make the decision to either stay or leave. Because he has to go back to London and face the fucking consequences. And now he has to
Yeah,
stay or leave.
it's funny how he got in trouble and all of a sudden, oh, sorry, I'm in the States. Are people fucking blind? Is it not obvious enough that it's all shady as hell? And like,
No, the issue is that people think they matter, which they don't.
sorry, I'm just trying to stay calm, stay collected. I will freak out if I carry on talking about this. But go on.
Because if people really fucking matter, then this fucking circus will be long over.
Yeah, but it's not because people are too fucking stupid.
No, because people don't matter. That's the question. That's the thing. They don't matter.
That's a really good point.
Because it doesn't matter that everybody at this point is fucking tired and wants the shit to end. Most of the people realize how fucking bad of an idea that the EU leaving that zone of the EU would be, and what the fuck is gonna do to this country that most people are like, we don't want this, and they're like, no
shit.
It's like, okay, put it to a second vote. Nah, the British people have spoken on a goddamn piece of paper with a pencil. Yeah, I don't trust these numbers.
No shit. This is just it's just like what's that book called?
Mm-hmm.
A series of unfortunate events.
Oh yeah, I don't know. Limit is what?
It's Lemony Snicket, yeah.
Yeah.
It's just fucking Lemony Snicket. Brexit is just Lemony Snicket.
Oh, by the way, I forgot to tell you, I saw another movie, a movie that you're going to also love and adore.
Yeah.
It's called. Just give me a second. Cast a Deadly Spell. From 1991. It has young Julia Moore in.
Okay, I will love this film.
1991.
And Clancy Brown.
Trust me, it's a lot of good ones. And David Warner. And it's a Marlowe-esque high fantasy with magic. It's not high fantasy with magic. The closest I can explain that, the Cast of Deadly Spell is the closest thing we get to a Dresden Files movie we can get at this point. But it's set in the 40s, not nowadays.
Yeah.
It is.
Sorry, I just saw the
really
young
good.
Julianne Moore.
I know.
Even old Julianne Moore, I don't care.
Still, I mean, Julianne Moore, I was like...
It's a noir film set in the 40s, and there's a young Julianne Moore in it. What's not to? You just forget all the words. Speaking of awesome films, last week I gave you a film.
Yeah, you gave me The Apostle.
I gave you... isn't it just Apostle? Yeah, it is just Apostle.
Yeah, no, because I just write The Apostle, but it's just Apostle.
Just Apostle.
Okay. All right, I'm gonna get like this. Apostle is just a re-envisioning of the Wicker Man, but the original 1974, I want to say, because I'm not
the one with Christopher Lee.
The original one.
Yeah, the one with Christopher Lee.
The good one.
Yeah.
Which I tried to find and watch again, but
the 73 one.
Fuck, I knew it was. That one is fine.
With Edward Woodward and Christopher Lee. Yeah.
It's a British TV special, actually.
Yes.
I think, which is the weird part, but it's literally the same thing.
They're very, very, very close. Yes.
No, it's literally the same thing.
Except he doesn't get burnt up in a massive tree. The whole island burns down.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like the original Wicker Man was more cosmic horror.
Yeah, the original was more the unknown.
No. The cosmic horror is a very specific type of horror where, in the end of the day, you're fucked.
Yes.
It's like
it's inevitable.
Fucked. It's not just, scary stories from goddamn fucking outside dimensions. It's just you're fucked. A lot of movies that came out are pretty much cosmic horror in the sense, but lately we've been getting less of them because no one wants to finish a movie on such a downer.
Yeah, nobody wants a downer of a story. Nobody wants the inevitable you're fucked sort of.
Yeah, but this one almost got it, just almost. But in the end, it's just like it just missed it by a mile to be one of the greatest movies in the genre. But yeah, the movie starts.
Maybe
with,
because the whole film is such a downer. They wanted to give you some like levity at the end.
Actually, the movie isn't really a downer. I'll explain because there's a lot of positive things that happen.
No, there are positive things in it, but the tone and everything is like a pretty dour sort of bleak.
I mean, it's what 19th century.
It's 1905.
Yeah.
So the 20th, the start of the 20th century.
Early 20.
Yeah.
And it's like, and it turns out that our main guy is an investigator that was sent to a Coty Island.
Well, technically, he's not even an investigator. He's just a hermit when the film starts. He's just this like weird.
I'm gonna go with the investigator for a couple of reasons. Afterwards, I will explain. I mean, he's not like trained professional at it. That's obvious. But then again, he's behaving like one. He's doing smart decisions.
You can tell this man has a lot of experience dealing with stuff. He's had a life, basically. Yeah.
He's not dumb. Let's go with that one. And
he's actually super smart as well. Yeah.
Oh, I won't say super smart, but I'll just go like he's not dumb enough.
Right. Compared to other protagonists of horror films, he has common sense. Which is the one thing I really appreciate about his character. He actually has common sense.
Yeah. Give me a second because I need to prep something.
The man is eating.
Yeah. And here's the weird part. When he realizes fast that something's not right.
Yes.
He's sent to the island to deliver ransom for a rich guy's daughter.
No, he's there to deliver the ransom for his sister.
Was it sister?
Basically, the father gets a letter. The father, who's clearly an old archbishop, and he gets the letter. The letter is like, "We got your daughter. You come and bring the money." And then the bishop says to Thomas, who's the name of is it Richardson? Yes.
Oh, I can't remember.
The bishop says to Thomas Richardson, he says, "Your sister's there. They won't know we're sending you. Just blend in, find her, and get out."
Yeah, and it's actually explained why they won't know and why no one knows who he really is afterwards.
Yes, because he's been off the grid for ages.
And we'll explain why later, because it actually matters.
Yeah, it really does.
And early on he realizes that people are waiting for him, and he switches the invitation cards that they gave him with another guy. Yeah,
because he noticed that's the first bit you realize that he's not an idiot, because he's looking at everybody's invitations, and everybody's invitations look one way, but his has a little red mark on it.
Yeah.
So he notices that, and he's like, okay, I'm swapping these somehow.
And he's going to a off-the-grid island, which I think was... It looks like it's fucking Isle of Man.
It looks like off the coast of Scotland somewhere, yeah.
Which is weird, because that shit fucking happens in London, and Isle of Man itself. I don't know, that part was weird, but, it looks like part of the islands. It's pretty desolate.
Yes.
And...
it says it in the wiki, it's a remote Welsh island.
Fair enough. Absolutely fair enough. It looks beautiful, though.
Yes, it's gorgeous.
And...
no, not the Isle of Wight, but kind of looks like the Isle of Wight, to be fair. So he goes to the Eastland.
And on the route there is a storm.
Yes.
And one of the sheeple.
One of the sheeple.
Sheeple.
A little goat, baby goat falls into the boat inside.
Man, what wasn't a goat? It was a fucking sheep.
Was it a sheep or was it a goat?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was a sheep.
Oh, but the goat says "bah" too.
And he's cradling it, trying to protect it from not going over.
Yeah.
And one just grabs it and
it's the guy he frames. He grabs him and he goes, "Oh, what she has foretold will happen."
We don't stop what she wants to take. She takes what she gives. She gives.
Yeah.
Like this point, you realize it's a cult. First of all, it's a fucking dumb
straight
cult.
Away.
It's an absolutely dumb cult, because first of all, it was never set in stone that the ship was going to go overboard.
Yes, because it didn't go overboard. It actually fell in the cabin with them.
Yeah, so
it fell in his lap, so he kind of held it so it doesn't to calm it down.
Yeah, but they treated it like it was going to go over, which was not true.
Yeah.
So what the fuck were they doing? They fucking idiots.
Yes.
It's fine. He goes there. He's welcome. They take the guy that was with the mark woman outside and start beating him.
Beat the ever living fuck out of him, man. Then they just kill him.
Yeah.
And at this point, it's still kept ominous. Like, is it just a crazy cult? Is there something else going on? Is there,
No, I mean, it wasn't just that. It was just basically just a cult.
Yeah.
I knew it was a cult.
Yeah.
Because they never talked about it. Even when the sermons of the main guy, the main
He's
bad
like,
guy,
I am the prophet for our goddess. Okay, so this is just a cult.
it's just a cult.
It plays a lot like Midsummer. I'll tell you that for a fact.
Not really, because Midsummer was mostly based on the cult and its crazy.
No, I mean, the way the movie plays out is very similar to Midsummer.
Again, no, because this one was mostly one guy witnessing stuff, while the others just stumbled and fucked up, and this guy doesn't fuck up, so the cult never actually.
Yeah, he barely actually fucks up, but he does get away with things by sheer fucking coincidence a lot as well.
I mean, yeah, because he's not a trained professional, but
Yeah.
and there is again an actual reason why this happens, which later makes sense.
Yes.
But Midsummer was, in a sense, it was like people answering for their own mistakes.
Yeah,
That was what
as
the
we
movie
said,
was.
Midsummer is just a really bad breakup. That's the whole film.
Yeah, well, this one was basically a guy trying to investigate something and save his sister.
Yeah, it's a bit of a redemption arc as well.
No,
Kinda.
because he never actually redeemed. He was, at the end, he just realized what the fuck was gonna happen, so
Yes.
he accepted it.
Yeah.
Again, it would make sense. But, and he meets with some of the other people. He meets a young boy that just sticks to him like glue for some reason.
Poor kid.
Well, poor kid was always gonna get fucked up.
Pretty sure that kid played a young Magneto in
yeah.
X-Men.
Maybe, I
It
can't
looks
remember.
like him. I'm not sure if he's Magneto or someone else.
And that there is a flirt going on between him and one of the main bad
The
guys.
daughter, basically, it's three guys that are in charge of the island, and he is fucking the daughter of the brute of the three guys, because they're the smarts, the brute, and the coward. That's pretty much their.
Yeah, but they're three brothers.
Are they
They're actually
brothers?
Yeah, I think they're brothers.
Huh. Okay.
So yeah, and the stuff goes on, and then the sermon starts, and they realize that they got the wrong guy, so they start trying to find the right person who has the
Yeah.
money. And it's this moment, the oh my god, I almost get caught moment where he has.
Oh, sorry, no, they're not
decide-
brothers. They're just convicts.
I mean, I don't know, they act like they're fucking brothers, but
Well, yeah,
fine.
because they got to the island together and they discovered everything together. So
And then they go brother this, brother that. But
yeah, but they call everybody brother and sister because it's a fucking cult.
But that was way before the cult started.
That's a good point.
That's the one.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess they're brothers in blood. Brothers in chains. I don't know.
Something bluthers. They're bluthers.
Blooders. I'm gonna go with blooders.
Bluthers, yes.
And it's like, and the guy next to him just pulls up a fucking English Kingsman's knife that he was able to hide when people were checking for the shit, and he assaults and gets.
Well, put it this way: they lapse a bit in security because he himself snuck in a fucking a bunch of other shit. So.
I mean, they're not the brightest individuals.
No.
So yeah, he meets his main love interest. Then he starts investigating harder, and then you see
she is a fucking flirt and a half as well.
Oh,
It's like, Sal, would you mind coming to dance with me? I'm not sure your father would approve. Would my father approve? And she just grabs him, puts him closer. These hands around my hips. I'm like, oh, goodness me. Eleanor, calm down. Oh.
I mean, I'll be fine with a woman like that.
Oh, yeah. I know what it's like. Oh, it's Andrea. Sorry, not Eleanor.
Yeah, and and then you get your first glimpse that maybe something more is going on.
Yeah.
Because he gets cut on a key that has a fucking sharp.
Well, no, he sees that people are putting blood in jars and putting it in front of the doors. And he's like, I don't want to cut myself. So he grabs somebody, because there's an empty jar at his door. So he grabs another jar and kind of swaps them around. But then accidentally cuts himself. Then his blood drips on the floor. He walks into his room and the blood starts to move through the floorboards. And a weird creature slurps it up from underneath.
It's not a weird creature, it's an old woman.
Yeah, but you can't really tell. You just see her mouth go...
No, you could. You could say, yes, it was an old woman.
Yeah.
It was an old woman. So it's like, oh, something's actually going on.
Yeah, you've seen a couple of things so far, like the women walking past the window and shit like that.
This is the first time you see weird shit.
No, you see him just before he goes out and sees them, just a smoke. Right. Well, while they're still at the church, you see the women walk past the window as he's giving a sermon, and then he walks out and sees like the grass decaying on the side of the building.
Yeah, but I mean,
But up until then, you're a bit like, oh, it's it's just old people.
I mean, but here's the difference. He didn't know if the grass before that was decaying or not.
Yeah, he didn't. But I'm saying like, yeah, you're right.
No,
this is the first proper like glimpse into like,
Yeah.
oh, wait a second,
So
something's not right
so-
here.
Yeah, so it's like, oh, this is fucked up.
Yeah.
So it continues investigating. He goes into trouble there. I actually spot him out, and he starts escaping. Like I'm skipping all through that part because the movie is really slow. It's one of those slow burners.
But it's
with
a good
actual
slow
character-
burn. Yeah.
Well, with actual character development. So I'm
Yes.
skipping all through the character development because there's no point going on when the characters themselves only get really important by the end.
Yes.
And afterwards, he sees the old woman for the first time.
That is an image and a half.
I mean, he goes through this tunnel filled with blood and bones,
Yes.
and she's
And
in
it
it.
smells like shit.
Oh,
Because he's escaping through these tunnels underground. And then at one
Yeah,
point he's
and-
like, I'm being cornered from both sides. I'm gonna go through the blood tunnel. And he gets
Yeah.
under it, and all of a sudden, like, a weird sound happens. You're like, what the fuck is that? And you see
No, that was.
it's shot super well as well, because you just see the
Oh.
back of her head just pop up. And you're like, huh?
No. See, the weird sound that happens is basically the rat.
Oh yeah,
that starts
a rat
moving,
walks past him.
and it suddenly dies. So you know something is with him. And this whole scene fucking reminds me of Apocalypse Now.
It is very close. It's the bit where Brando shows up from the fucking water.
I like it so much.
Oh god.
No.
Yeah. Is it?
It wasn't. No, it wasn't Brando did it because Brando was already in the village. It was
Michael Sheen.
Yeah, Michael Sheen does it. I was going to say Michael J. Fox because I'm an idiot. Whatever. Yeah, it was Michael Sheen who does it.
Popping
You
up
know,
from
and
the
it's-
water with the flames behind him and everything. It's a
Yeah,
good
and
scene.
you see that she's blind.
And one eye, kinda.
Milky.
Yes.
And then she starts screaming and moving, and you're like, and first time I saw it, I was like, I was actually thinking, this reminds me of a dryad.
Kinda. Actually, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, well, it turns out it is a dryad, but I don't think it's actually a dryad because I'm not sure that dryads are part of the English folklore, which means that I'm probably wrong. It's just like,
How do you spell dryad again?
Dryad.
Okay. D-R-Y...
A-D.
A dryad.
Dryad.
Is a tree nymph. Yeah, she is technically a tree nymph, yeah. She's from Greek myth.
I know, that's why I know it. So I presume that there is an actual one, but I don't know if anyone's
She might be some sort of druid fairy or something from Welsh mythology. That's possible.
I mean, if anyone knows a better name for this, welcome to tell me.
She's a
Please tell
tree
me.
spirit, essentially, yeah.
Please tell me, I don't mind. It's just like you learn something new every day.
Yes.
So, you know, and he escapes, and then he's confronted by the red.
Oh, there you go. Fraser
That's
said
awesome.
they're part of Gaelic and Welsh.
Hey, what?
Fraser's saying they're part of Gaelic and Welsh culture as well.
Which ones?
Dryads.
Oh, fine. I mean, but I'm pretty sure they should have an actual name
They
behind
might
it.
have on their name, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I was actually going on for the name because I'm pretty sure they should, because you know, the goddamn druids eating all fucking shrooms and shitting themselves in the forest probably have
Yeah.
the name for that one.
Oh, it's in Irish, it's Triumduir.
Fine. Okay, I'll go with dry.
Something like that, yeah. Yeah, Fraser says it's druids and dryads.
Yeah. So, at the redhead's there, and she's like, "Oh, I know what the fuck's going on, but you won't believe me." And
Yeah, she's like, I will tell you, but
yeah, and then she sees his back, and before that you see his back that he's really scarred, and there's this cross behind his head.
there's a burnt-in cross all the way down his
Yeah.
spine, basically, yeah.
Yeah, and she's like, "What the fuck is this?" And he's like, "I used to be a
priest.
a priest, and had a parish, and I sent it to fucking China."
He says, I because of me, my parish got really good and it flourished.
No, it wasn't because of him. He went to fucking China at a time
It's a
when he
spread
shouldn't have
that,
been.
yeah.
Yeah, and he gets cornered by the warlords.
It's like
and
we
he
went to
went
show them God, and they showed us a devil, and it's this really cool shot of like
Nah.
the upside down
And,
cross, and the camera turns, and
No, it was basically because the warlords, because this is fucking early 20th century China. It was basically a civil war going on.
yeah, they didn't
And,
show up
he-
at the right time.
And, you know, then the warlords get him. They kill everything beside him, and he goes. I forgot the actual lines that he said. I think that the lines that he said were pretty fucking good.
Yeah,
he was like,
all the writing in this film is great. To be fair,
you wanted to show.
We wanted to show them God, but they showed us the devil.
No. Fuck that. That was cheesy as fuck. No, I mean the Chinese warlord. He said something like, "You put your faith in God, and God doesn't help you, so you carry God forever. So you carry that mistake forever." And he burns the cross on his back after the last shit. Let's go.
Yeah.
Something really fucked up. It was actually pretty well written, that one. And he's like, and he said, so at that moment I lost my faith in God. Yeah. And I think that was the reason why the Dryad took interest in him, because she tastes everyone's blood, and his blood is the most ripe one, because she feeds off of people's despair.
Yes.
Because that's
which is only alluded to. It's not even like.
No, it's not, because she doesn't speak fucking language.
No.
And no, don't figure out, because when the three brothers escape, because they're basically deemed traitors by the king and were sent for. They had no hope. They were desperate, and then she just showed them, because she fed off of their desperation. But then they created the parish. They created that fucking commune, which, by the way, is fucking communism when you think about it. That was fucking communism, absolute communism.
Yep.
No wonder it failed. I was like, because you can't just fucking take. You need to give, and they gave nothing. And they brought people with actual hope. And the hope doesn't fucking feed her. It's not the fucking despair. It's not the fact that they're in the deep shit. It's because they have hope, and they're looking forward to it. And she started starving. I think that's the closest I can give as to why that shit happened. Then again, like I said, they just started taking and never giving anything back, which is never a good thing.
Very true.
And the boy that was glued to him gets caught with the brute's daughter.
With the brute's daughter, because they were fucking. And she was pregnant.
She was pregnant, and the brute just fucking kills him.
Slaughters the ever-living fuck out of her.
Yeah, and he
it's off screen as well, which is even worse, because then you just cut to a corpse on the floor that's covered in blood, and you're like, oh no, oh no.
Yeah. And by the way, it was very alluded that he's also a pedophile.
Yes.
It was alluded to that one.
Because he was peeping on her while she was in the fucking toilet.
Let me explain like this. We don't talk about this shit. Because, like I said, this is the way. I mean, the guy's a fucking brute and a goddamn sadist.
He sounds like Ray Winston.
Why the fuck is he?
You can tell he's the brute of the group as well, because he's always the aggressive one.
He's a sadist. So why the fuck is he a pedophile? Do we need
just to make him even worse? He's the bad guy, for fuck's sake.
I mean, it's pretty fucking obvious here. Dot actually just abused his daughter, and she's fucking scared.
Yep.
And it's like. And I think that she knows that he was lusting behind.
And you can tell she has daddy issues, because she tries to spend as much time away from him as possible and spend time with the love of her life, who is just a wimp, who's like the exact opposite of her dad. Yeah,
and I was like, and I put it like this. It's like, oh, this is the one part that's like, could you at least not make him pedophile? It's like, can you please fucking leave it?
It was only alluded to, okay?
Oh yeah, because. Father peeping on his own daughter while taking a shit is smart.
It's like, honey, is that a good poop?
It was like,
is that a good poop, darling?
Yeah, we definitely didn't need that part.
Yeah, we didn't. To be fair, but
and they get the kid in a not the beast kind of situation, but they lobotomize him.
It's not even lobotomy. They just drill a fucking hole in his brain and kill him.
Well, that's what fucking lobotomy is.
Well, no, lobotomy is removing parts of the brain through the cornea.
Well, they also did that, but they because what you're thinking also is a trepanation, which is a different one.
Also, that scene is really good.
Pretty much.
All the gore in this film is like.
Well, it's not amazing because it's not much.
But that's the best part about it. It's very well done, regardless of how little it is.
And it was literally the same part as the beast scene. But then again, like I said, you think about trepanation. Trepanation is a 17th century, maybe, way of dealing with migraines. So basically what they do is they drill a hole in your skull and leave it like that to alleviate the pressure, because they think that the pressure, which is actually kind of true, the pressure that the brain...
Except in this case, they just drilled him with a drill.
Yeah, and then...
They scooped out his brain.
Yeah, they literally lobotomize him with the sense of killing him, which makes no fucking
sense.
No,
again, lobotomy only removes parts but doesn't kill you.
Yeah. The difference is that you can all easily kill people because you
Until you're a
move them.
vegetable, yeah.
Which I don't know what the fuck the point of that one is, but it's like when in the not the killing of a sacred deer, in the lobster, and you know, what was it? Wait. Yeah, the thing in the lobster, turning into the worst animal. It's like, what's the point? It's still fucking animal. I think it was good.
That's why the world is full of dogs. Such a good
Yeah.
line. Most people say a dog. That's why the world is full of dogs.
You know, it was like, what was it? There was this part later at the point when they catch him in the fucking hayfields, which is, I think there's like a 50 other fucking movies that did the same shit, so I can't really actually say anything about that one. It looked fine, I mean, and then he's held in a fucking weird-ass situation where he has two spears coinciding and his hands wrapped without anything on each
without
side?
any form of support whatsoever.
What the fuck was that?
Yeah. Again, the people that run the island are not the smartest.
I mean,
it's pretty much stated from the very start because they have a lot of lapse in security. For fuck's sake, apparently they had guards posted against the coastline, but nobody saw the boat the kids were fucking in.
And they also that brought back, and the fact that someone actually entered the island on a boat and almost got out.
Yeah.
And he got killed on the sea.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, he also sees that his sister is alive.
Yes. There's a point before he notices that she is alive, and she's about to get sacrificed to the tree spirit later on.
To the druid, because she literally has a throne in the tree / bush / anything.
Also, her minions looked cool.
Actually, I think that was her son.
What?
I'm not sure why.
No, it's not her son. There was more than one, though, wasn't there?
I think it was just one.
There was just the one that was carrying shit. It might have been just the one. He just looked like a Silent Hill character.
Yeah, he looked like a Pyramid Head, but I think that was her son. He
looked like Pyramid Head, but with
burlap sack.
With just burlap sack that's made out of tree branches. Yeah.
I think that was her son that she conceived with the main bad guy. I mean, listen, this is exactly what I remember, but I got the feeling that was how that thing, because no one fucking mentions it, no one fucking talks about it, and by the look that the dryad and the guy give him is like,
they might have fucked. Yeah.
I mean, it's also implied that the dryad, she's actually dying. People have taken so much from her that she's actually dying. And she looks old and wrinkled and really fucking bad.
When they first meet her, she looks fine, like in the flashback. But but now every time it cuts to her, she genuinely just looks like shit. She looks like an old lady on life support.
This literally reminds me like a fucking PSA for fucking ecology and keeping the.
It's a bit of everything, really. It's like it's a fuck communism, it's a fuck religion, and it's also watch nature for God's sake.
It was like, I mean, it could be just fucking Nietzsche.
Yeah, it could be that too. Nothing wrong with it. So.
Fine. But you know, it's like, you know, when he goes to and find her, she's basically almost sacrificed, and he gets caught because. By the way, beforehand, he releases himself from the clutches of the bad guys
with a really cool karate move.
Yeah, which was fucking weird for a man.
I mean, come on, you can tell Gareth Evans was in charge of all the action. It's like it's just a raid, but in 1905.
Well, no, because this is the only part of the action that happened.
There's very little action in the film, to be fair.
Yeah, because that's not the point. See, when the raid was shot. The raid did not feature so big landscapes.
No.
Not feature wide establishing shots. Not feature any of those things.
You can tell he's dabbling in these for the first time.
Well, no, because most of the movies actually shot pretty well.
Yeah.
But you know, in the way he positions the shots and creates them, it makes a lot of sense.
It's a gorgeous looking film as well for what it is. Very vibrant, even though it's primarily just gray.
No, but the thing is, like, I think that's because of the location that they use rather than the techniques themselves. But I think that some of the shows how he positions the people inside it is pretty fucking good.
Yep.
Some of them not as much.
Even his dialogue scenes are well made. Even if it's just boring dialogue, it's still like very very well.
I think that since the raid, the Gareth Evans
I mean, come on.
exceeds.
Cinematically, the Raid 2 is miles better than the Raid 1.
Yeah, but the Raid 2 is completely different for a majority of reasons because you saw them and you know exactly what the point is.
Yes.
But here's a point. I think that God of War excels at shows that basically feature people in narrow spaces.
Yeah,
I
he
think
does.
that's
He understands
the
how
best.
claustrophobic camera work happens.
Not the claustrophobic, but how he positions them in the shot
Yeah.
and exactly what access over them. Because, like I said, remember the Mad Dog fight?
Yeah.
How he positioned all of the action and all of the viewing so you exactly knew what the fuck was going on.
Yep.
You also had the bearings for the surrounding. Now the same thing happened when the dryad rose from the river of blood. Don't get the edginess of that statement.
Whole scene is great.
No, fuck the scene. It's just that fucking shot of her and with her hands on the side, screaming. It's like it's exactly.
She completely understands what's going on. You know, he's in a tight space.
On the other side, when you remember in the beginning of the movie when he was going with the boy on the hill, that was not good. That was not good. That just didn't feel good at all.
Yeah.
It's like I think that's his actual strength of
up close.
Keeping them. Yeah. Just keeping it with narrow.
Very personal.
Yeah.
He likes to keep it personal.
And from here on, the movie actually runs really well through the last part.
Yeah.
Before the ending, because it's exactly the same thing. You have a lot of close shots, a lot of
running,
and none of those things happen with that. And you always see the surroundings. You always get a bearing what the fuck's going on.
A lot of great gore as well again.
That's later.
Frank's back getting blown open by the shotgun was just.
And the brother goes and tries to save the cowardly brother, but he dies.
Yeah.
Then it turns out that the brute has his own aspirations of leading the parish.
And the parish obviously believes them because they're all fucking idiots, and now they have KKK masks.
And but that's a comment on how cults function, how they're all sheeple.
Yep.
And it's after he kills the son. Like I said, I think that's the son. I think it was alluded that actually.
No, I think they're very close. I don't think they're son because he refers to him as Frank. He doesn't refer to him as his dad.
I mean, yeah, but that's because both of them just fucking refuse to acknowledge the fact that they share the same blood.
Oh, that's possible as well.
Because it's pretty much.
Because he finds him helping Thomas, and he goes, "Just go away! I didn't find you."
Yeah, I think that the whole point was because he's not human, entirely human.
Yeah.
All the stuff in that he's supernatural strength and shit.
Oh, that's why he says the child inside you is fucked because it's. Oh, I see.
At least that's what I think.
I get it. I kind of get it. I mean, we might be reading a bit too deep into it, but it's also possible that that's why.
I mean, the only logical thing is it was fucking implied that he's not human entirely. So the only reason that was gonna happen is by unholy marriage. Sorry. Yeah.
By unholy fucking.
Yeah, and here's the word part continuing. It's like afterwards, all hell breaks loose.
Oh,
People die left and right. And in some of and this shot, fucking reminiscing in the ritual. At some point we'll watch the ritual, I swear.
Okay.
When I have the fucking mental capacity of watching that fucking train wreck again. Oh god. And the shot was really good, and the way that they impaled on the branches.
Oh, when the camera pulls up and you just see all the soldiers in the trees.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's because the dryad already showed our main protagonist the plan.
Thomas.
Yeah, she showed him that she wants to die because she's fucking done. She's done.
She's like, I'm drained to the last bit. Just go away and let me just free me.
No, he was like, kill me. But what she doesn't tell him is that he's gonna take her place because there's always gonna be one that has to do that.
Somebody needs to look after the island.
Actually, I think that he actually understands.
No, he understood it because she goes, free me, and he just goes, forgive me, and chucks the lantern at her.
No, she showed him. I think she showed him. She shoved her fingers inside his head because he was the chosen one to inherit the island.
Yeah. Because before that, earlier on, Quinn goes to her and he goes, so you showed yourself to him, eh? Why did you show yourself to him? Tell me.
Yeah. I think that's why. And I think that he was marked as being the next one. It's gonna be the new
That's
male
why.
dryad.
That's why the water didn't do anything to him when he drank it.
Yeah.
Because
Yes.
there's a bit in the cave when he drinks the water and nothing happens, but later on, like, what's her name again? The redhead shows him that everything is toxic on the island now.
Yeah, that's what I think.
Yeah.
I think that he was the one, the chosen one, who's gonna inherit the island, become the new dryad.
Yeah.
Which is weird because dryads can only be female.
No, he's a druid now.
No, because druids are different. Druids are the shroom eating motherfuckers.
No. A druid is also a tree spirit, but male. Druids eat shrooms.
Oh yeah, that's what they did in
Yeah.
in the past. They ate shrooms, ran around the fucking forest naked and smeared shit all over themselves and told everyone they communicate with the god. Hey man, it's a fucking weird ass gig.
It's a gay. Being a druid is being part of a gay cult. Yeah.
No, it's not a gay cult. It's just fucking weird. But yeah, you know, it always has to do with shrooms though. Always with the shrooms, because shrooms make you see weird shit. And you think that you're actually communicating with
Once
God.
again, you watched Midsummer. You know what shrooms do.
No. Here's the even weirder part. See, Midsummer got it really wrong because a lot of other coaches, including Eastern ones, fucking thrive on God damn it! There was a Tibetan frog that gave you fucking hallucinogenics that was used for fucking insane trips. By the way, it's an endangered species. I wonder why. There was also one in South America they told me about, the goddamn weird ass plant, and the guy that ate it said that he was tripping for 2 weeks. Oh, fucking nasty shit, man.
Yep.
And that shit's been used for years. I mean, fucking cocaine was used by the Aztecs.
Yep. They found a way to ground that shit up and have it then.
Yeah, well, you know, drugs, man. Drugs are always good.
Yeah. Anyway. Apostle. Sorry, carry on.
No, and when the movie ends, you have this scene, because this is the part that I fucking hated about the movie, the ending. See, the redhead and his sister escaped the island.
Yeah, because he's pretty much fucked up at that point, so he can't really carry on.
because he got stabbed a couple of times by main bad guy. Let's go out.
Yeah, but then we cut to like a full trail of blood that he's been leaving up the hill.
Yeah, and again, the shots of them running around the hill, fucking horrible. Again, this is like, why would you excel with this? You make this work. You have a way of establishing these shots in a way that makes fucking sense. But yeah, you know, fuck it. You know, they escape. They all look sad and stuff. And there's like, and he sits down and talks with the cult leader, who, by the way, was limping with a single cane, which reminded me of reminded me a lot of who was it? Oh, the guy from Metal Gear, the guy with one hand and one arm. God, what the hell's going on?
NGS 5. Miller. Was it Miller?
Yeah, Miller.
Yeah.
No, he was also in 3. Come on.
No, he was in Peace Walker. Yeah, but he was still full.
No, he was dead there.
Because it's a sequel. No, I thought 5 was a sequel of 3.
No,
because
bullshit. 5 was bullshit. 5 is a prequel to all of them.
No. 5 is a sequel of 3 because the boss doesn't even get a mention.
No. Wrong. Fucking wrong. Wrong on every fucking level. Yes. Five is a prequel to 1 because you're basically playing Venom Snake. Venom Snake dies in Metal Gear Solid 1. The boss is mentioned because he's escaping. 3 is a sequel and Miller's already dead because Miller learns about the fact that you are not the boss. You're a fucking Venom Snake and you're a completely different person. So he fucking betrays them and defects back to the USA. And in USA he's killed by what the fuck was his name? Oh, what the fuck's going on with me and Metal Gear right there? And he was killed in the
yeah, because Big Boss is in 3.
Yes, because Big Boss, exactly. It's just like it's not really. Okay, so whatever. This shit happens a lot. No, wait, he wasn't in 3. I was referring to 2.
No, Big Boss is part of 3. In 2, he plays Raiden.
Oh yeah. Wait, so he was in 2. He was dead. Fine. Yeah, because he got killed by the brother. Because you're playing as Solid Snake and your half brother kills Miller and pretends to be Miller. So
basically, because Peace Walker is just after 3, and then that's where you get base building and shit like that, and that's when you get the robotic arms in the 80s.
Yeah, but he
Also,
never had so
75.
much.
Yeah, sorry. There we go. I'm looking at the timeline right now. So you
Timeline's
have.
fucked up.
No shit.
Give me a second.
And you have 64. That's when MGS3 takes place. And then you have 75, where Ground Zero takes place before Boss disappears. And then you have, after that, you have 76, which is, no, 84 is MGS5.
Yeah, that was later because you already had the.
Yeah, because that's
other
thingy. Then you
Yeah,
get
just give me a second.
MGS5.
Yeah, just give me a second here.
Yeah, then 1990, Solid Snake sent by US fights in the Gulf War. And then you have original 1980, the Nintendo Metal Gear. That's when that happens.
Yeah, because you're basically facing the goddamn. Wait,
Yeah.
again, I missed it. Give me a second. Foxhound was already dead.
So 2000. Then you get MGS1. It takes place in 05.
Wasn't Oslo?
So chronologically, it goes. Let's see here. Ignore all this. Chart.
Wait, three was with the boss.
Yeah, 3 was with the. I'm saying 5 is basically a sequel to 3.
But it's not a sequel.
No, because
not.
3 and 5 are prequels to 1 and 2.
No, 5 is not a sequel to 3.
I'm looking at the timeline right now.
The timeline makes no sense for a couple of reasons. Secondly, you're talking about Big Boss. Big Boss is only fucking Ground Zeroes. In Ground Zeroes, he appears for exactly 30 seconds.
Well, yeah, he's in Ground Zeroes.
But
He's there for the whole mission, and then he allegedly dies at the end. But he's not dead.
But he's not in 5. In 5, he's in exactly one scene.
Yeah, at the start when he's covered up in bandages.
No. When you actually do the true ending, that's the only way.
Well, yeah.
But he's not in 5.
No,
5 is a different
that's what I'm saying. That is what I am saying as well. I'm saying MGS3 is Big Boss, and then in 5 is the continuation of that story where he goes to Ground Zeroes, disappears, and then Venom is the replacement in 5, and you play as him the whole game, and then Big Boss shows up at the end to ride off in the sunset.
No, he doesn't even appear at the end because he appears in the prequel and he fucks off. Because people realize, because the end is basically never finished. First of all, it was never finished.
Yeah, 5 was never finished.
Yes. By the way, Liquid kills him. Kills Miller. Sorry, I forgot. So, what happens in 5 is you actually see for the whole time you fight fucking Psycho Mantis and the guy who.
Yeah, that's when they're all young.
And Liquid. So at the last mission was shown as you going to a special island.
Wait, the 2 kids, the Liquid Snake and Solid, that they are like the original.
No, Solid doesn't appear. That's only Liquid.
Is it just Liquid?
Yes, Liquid is leading the children. The
fucking
Cambodian, I think they were.
And MGS4 is basically the final chapter of the whole story.
Oh yeah, that was pretty much. That was fine when you see
but unless you count Rising, but Rising is obviously a spinoff.
No,
I mean Rising is still in the same timeline, but it's just a spinoff.
It doesn't matter because the one thing you have to take about the Metal Gear Solid franchise is also to achieve the boss's dream, not Big Boss.
Yes.
The boss.
The boss.
And Ocelot and the Big Boss is not Snake. Because he was only Snake in name. Ocelot is the real Snake because he's Snake by everything else.
Yeah. Fucking Metal Gear bullshit. Fucking Metal Gear timelines.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah,
but
kind of.
The thing is, that game was never finished. The idea of the last mission was never made.
Yeah.
Kind of. It was basically you go to that island and you fight both Liquid and Psycho Mantis and the goddamn Metal Gear. I forgot its name.
Sahelanthropus.
Yes, Sahelanthropus. And you fight the American forces, I think they were. It's a fuck fest, man. The idea is you're able to save them, but they still actually you're getting taken out by your people to leave the island. But beforehand, Ocelot knows the truth that you're not Big Boss, that you're not Snake.
Yes.
But because the Killer Mirror doesn't, and when he learns the fact that you're not the actual Big Boss, he leaves, defects to the US, and starts training them, and actually trains Solid Snake.
Yeah.
And he's killed by Liquid. And in Metal Gear 2, you're basically led by fucking Miller, but it turns out it was Liquid the whole time. And Miller's dead and killed. It's basically never mentioned afterwards, but it's one of those hard-hitting moments because people actually like Liquid. Sorry, not Liquid. Miller. Yeah, Miller. They actually like
Miller.
I mean, the whole story as to how Big Boss meets Miller, how he actually helps him with his the fact that he doesn't have the leg and an arm.
Yeah.
It wasn't just an arm, and how fucking awesome Miller is, and the fact that Miller is without at least without the arm, it's still fucking teaching people with fucking Langley how to fight. Yeah, that's a bad.
Anyway.
Oh, well.
So
the whole moment where the
Thomas,
the main character Thomas is talking to the cult leader is fucking weird because the cult leader is so fucking tired with this shit and he's like, I'm gonna start anew because he already knows what the fuck happened.
Yeah.
And then you see how Thomas just dies, but he becomes one with the ground and does becoming.
That's kind of a nice scene because they both show up at the end, kind of look at each other. And they just both start just pissing themselves laughing.
Yeah, they're not laughing. They just basically both give up because they're too tired.
Because they're both like, well, this was a bunch of shit, wasn't it? Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it's like, would you like some tea and crumpets?
Some tea and crumpets.
Terribly horrible. Would you like some tea and crumpets?
Yeah, Lordy's crumpets.
Crumpets. Yeah, the fact that when you see the grass just going through his face, him realizing that it becomes Milky, that he's the new.
Yeah, he's the druid now.
Yeah, I was like, it's like pretty nice.
Yep.
And then the thing is like he never actually gets redemption for the fact that he lost faith in God because he never fucking had faith for the whole thing.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, but you need.
It wasn't even about that. Yeah.
Yeah, because I think that you already. Yeah, and he was fine with his role.
He was clearly aware that he lost faith in the most brutal way possible, to where he was so blinded by it that he let himself get like nearly killed. So
yeah, and that's why people didn't know him because he was after the fact that the thing that happened with his parish and his flock.
Yeah,
he basically just fucking wandered and became an alcoholic.
He disappeared.
Which reminds me, he was also drinking a medicine, but I've never actually.
I think he gets seizures.
Fine.
He gets pain seizures because there's a point just after he sees his sister for the first time. No, that's when he smashes it. Before that, he takes it and you can see all of his muscles contracting as he's drinking it because I'm thinking it's all the pains that he still has in his back. It's like a PTSD med they took back in the day, but also eats seizures.
Yeah, it's fine. I just can't remember that part.
And the moment he comes to terms with it, he doesn't take it anymore.
Yeah, but this is a very, very, very weird movie, and it's not for everyone. But the fact that it's so long is also because it's like 2 hours and 10.
2 hours and 10, yeah.
It's a fucking long movie, and not a lot of things happen when you think about it. But a lot of things happen that make sense.
No, but you remember the whole film though. You still remember everything about it. It's not like what was that bit about again? No, there's no empty scenes in the film.
Yeah, see, technically I remember every movie, but I just only remember some fucking facts and small details that I don't give a shit about.
True. Except with this one, there are no empty scenes. Like, pretty much every scene in it has something to do with the plot. It's not just there for convenience or something. Which can be appreciated. Next week, what are we watching next week?
I'll give you a choice. It's a double feature or single feature. There is a trick. One of them is better than the other.
Oh, you son of a bitch. Double feature.
Okay, good choice.
That's the better one, isn't it? I figured it was. Or is that pretty subjective?
No, it's subjective. Well, since we're doing found footage month, I'm gonna give you a double feature of found footages.
Yeah.
You're gonna watch The Houses October Built 1 and 2.
I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I mean it's about time for you to actually watch these movies,
Finally,
which is a pretty interesting thing because a year ago I watched Good Bad Flicks. Yeah. And he did
Good Bad Flicks.
And he did a video on the House October Build 1.
Okay.
Which is pretty interesting. He delved into a lot of the production, something that we're not doing because we don't have enough time to fucking research that shit.
Okay.
I'm not particularly looking into. And it turns out that the movie we're watching, the first one, is an actual remake of the original reel they made because they went and reshot the whole movie.
Oh.
See, the reason is because this movie for years was on the indie circuit and being shown on festivals and shit, and there was only one take of it, but it was never actually good for making, how should I put it? For putting it on a film to be shown at cinemas and DVD. It's a really weird explanation. I need to watch to see the
Well,
clip
we'll
again,
discuss it next week. Before we disappear, sorry, go on.
So technically, we're watching the first ever remake of a movie that barely anyone saw because it doesn't fucking exist. A remake
I'm
of
okay
a movie
with
that
that.
doesn't exist.
Before we go, on the Metal Gear Timeline website, okay,
Yeah.
there's a little strip on the side that shows you how the canon goes, game-wise, the timeline. So
Yeah, that's also subjective.
I know, but here, according to the original MetalGearTimeline.com, here I'm giving you the official timeline of the games, like how things take place. We're not talking like the pre-World War stuff. We're talking from the 60s onwards. Okay.
Does it include the DS, the mobile games?
Yes, yeah, it includes everything. So here's the official timeline according to this website. This is the timeline now. The release of the games. We're talking how the events, the overall story takes place. Right, it goes. Metal Gear 3 is the first time. Then we get Portable Ops.
Yeah, I don't even remember that one.
That's the DS one. Then
there's a couple of DS ones.
Yeah,
this sounds like
this
sounds like a PSP one.
I think it is. I don't remember. So this is the timeline. Okay, so Metal Gear 3 is first. Then then Portable Ops. After Portable Ops, it's Peace Walker. That's the PSP. While the Portable Ops is also on the PSP. There we go. After that, it's Ground Zeroes. After Ground Zeroes is MGS5. After MGS5's, it's original Metal Gear from 1987. Then it's Metal Gear Solid 2, Solid Snake from 1990. These are both the Nintendo games. Then we have this is the timeline. Yeah.
Wait. Metal Gear Solid 2 is PS2. What?
No. I'm talking Metal Gear Solid, for the Famicom.
Oh, yeah.
So again, MGS5. Then we get Metal Gear 2, Solid Snake. Then we get Metal Gear Solid, which is on the first PlayStation. Then we get Metal Gear Solid 2, Metal Gear Solid 4, and Rising. So 4 is technically the last. Well, Rising still takes place after 4, but
still not true because Rising doesn't do anything.
So yeah, that's why we have Metal Gear. Oh no, it is Metal Gear Solid 3. So Snake Eater is the very first, very first events of the timeline, and after that it's Portable Ops 5 and everything else.
Well, like I told you, it's not a sequel. It's not.
What?
The sequel would mean that the first actual sequel to Snake Eater would be the first game.
First sequel to Metal Gear is Portable Ops. Yeah.
No, it'd be the first one to actually play as. Never mind. I'm talking timelines. Never mind.
Anyway.
But let me tell you my favorite moment.
Go on.
Remember in Metal Gear 5 where I actually made your face? And everybody was so fucking made your face, and in the end it gave you Big Boss.
Yeah.
And I was looking at this saying like, oh, Kojima doesn't do that. He doesn't do that.
Yeah, no shit, because you weren't playing as Big Boss at all.
You know, the people took them more than a week to figure that shit out.
Seriously, it's literally the very first thing. And the guy who is escorting you, in quotations, through the hospital sounds like you as well. So, it's obvious he's... Never mind.
But here is the thing. People didn't figure it out. And people like, this was such a switch and bait. No one wanted this. This was useless.
You're all idiots.
Well, that's because especially the modern media doesn't play games. They don't know about.
Yeah. Bring the legend to life. Anyway, so while we're watching that, go on.
Do you know what the biggest thing that they gave away that we weren't exactly Big Boss?
What?
The fact that you had pieces of fucking metal sticking out of you.
Yeah.
Turns out
it should be obvious enough,
Venom. I think the dumbest thing was that Venom Snake is basically the guy that carried. That was one of the people that carried from Ground Zero's Big Boss and got shot down, and the guy that put his body in front of Big Boss, and Big Boss decides to save him and pours all his effort into saving him and makes you Venom Snake. But the nicest touch is that because you make your own face and you have the choice, you actually become part of the fucking franchise. Fucking love that part. That part made me feel good. Even though technically you die afterward.
Technically, yeah.
Because you're Venom Snake. So difficult.
Right. So, is this us then?
Well, yeah, unless you got something else to add.
No.
Like I said,
message me tomorrow and we'll figure out how Leeds is gonna go, yeah.
Yeah, because,
Stuff, life. Anyway, yeah. This was Voices from Behind, episode 35, where we talked about Apostle, among other things. Next week, we're watching The House That October Built 1 and 2.
Yeah, you'll love them. They're really good.
And thank you, Fraser, for sticking around and taking part in our stupid discussions. Thank you all for listening. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, on Wooshka, and also I have a website now where I do where my editing. Oh, you never told me. What did you think of my reel?
Oh, it was fine. I mean, I didn't watch it to the end because I got stuff to do and I forgot.
No, it's fine. It's 5 minutes. I have an editing reel set up. I'm gonna try and leave that in the description. If not, just Google my name and you should be able to find it. Anyway, thank you all for listening. Thank you for being here. We'll see you all next week on the Voices from Behind podcast. I am playing the intro. Oh shit, I'm not playing the intro at all. Sorry. Okay, I'm playing it now.